Good morning, Crystal. How you doing? Happy Sunday. I see we have somebody that decided that they wanted to wake up on the wrong side of the bed, so I decided to join them on the wrong side of the bed as well. What's up, Mama Boo? What's happening? What's cracking? Yeah, so Mr. Zolo is on his community wall and he's talking noise. So I decided to get on here and see what's up. You know what I'm saying? Because we have an absent father that does not like to take care of his children because he feels like the mothers have his kids and he can roam free and do whatever it is that he wants to do. And then gets on YouTube and acts as if like he's trying to be an active father. We're not playing those type of games, Mr. Zolo bands. Mr. Zolo no bands. Mr. Zolo, the deadbeat. Mr. Zolo needs to go get your son. Mr. Zolo should be a part of your daughter's life because it's very important for your daughter to have a father. It's also very important for your son to have a father too, but he doesn't have one. So where are you? What's up, Melissa? Hey, BB, what's going on? Yeah, Zolo is on his community wall right now, and he has a lot of things that he wants to say. But one thing he has not said is that he's going to go be a father to his son. So that's why we're here. We're trying to figure out how come he has all of this time to hit that community wall, but he does not have time to take any of those bans that he has obtained to go to the courts and see about seeing his son. That's the real question of the day. Yeah, he seems to be in his feelings over there. I guess people been sending him stuff about what's been said about him. He's not gonna check nobody. He needs to go check himself for not being a father to his son. Like I said, his son is walking around here and stuff he's not supposed to be in. His son is participating in things that he's not supposed to be participating in. And then you got his slow talking ass over there on the community wall trying to talk shit. And I'm just trying to figure out like what we doing here because we need for a man to stand up and be a father to his son because his son is in need of him to be one and he's absent. You know, he's all the way in Chicago playing like he's a husband. Forget being a husband, try being a father instead. I think that's more important right there. I think being more of a father to your son and it's more important than you splurging and flexing and fronting on the internet with money that you're not sending to your son to see to it that he can get boy stuff and not girl shit. So I'm just trying to figure out where he come in at on his community wall, trying to talk shit. I mean, like that energy that he's using, he should put into being a father. He should put into leaving Chicago to go to Texas so he can meet up with the mother of his child to see his son. And if he thinks that child is not his, we're not going to make excuses for no men around here because you wouldn't make one for yours if yours decided not to take care of your child. You would be simply making excuses for him not to go get a DNA test if that's what he's saying that's holding him back. So we're not going to make no excuses for that man over there. Oh, no, we're not. He has to want to go get a DNA test is because he doesn't want to. He doesn't care to. If he really wanted to know, he would know by this time that child is 4 years old. He's waiting till that child get a grown man, so then therefore he can sit up there and tell him how he chose to be an absent parent. And then Donna should be ashamed of herself because she's too damn old. She got sons of her own and probably got grandkids. How would she feel if her? How would she feel if her grandkids had deadbeat fathers, if her sons was deadbeats to her grandkids, how would she feel about that since she's over there coddling a grown man child over there that's old enough to be her child, that's old enough to be her grandchild, but he's not taking care of any child or children that he has helped create? Explain. Hmm. I wouldn't be boasting and bragging about living good nowhere. if my kids is not a part of it, because sir, you have 2 kids. You have a daughter and you have a son. You have a son and you have a daughter, and your absence is sad. Most definitely so. What's up, 80s baby? What do you mean if she does not want him to see his son? Do you the same way that Gerard took her to court to get his kids is the same way he could take her ass to court to see about getting his son. But he doesn't have the credentials, nor is he a stand-up father, or is he a real man in order to do that. So it probably would never happen. Seeing the fact that Zolo has a case with a 8-year-old boy about something inviting a child to his private parts. It's sealed. It's a sealed document that has his name on it. Okay. So it's probably not going to happen. Ever a chance in hell. And he knows it's not either. That's why he's over there looking like a crackhead. He look like he been on some straight drugs over there, allegedly. Yeah. So while he's over there beating up and beating down that community wall, it's so funny how he could pop up and show out for for entertaining YouTube, but he can't show up and pop out for AJ. There is no excuses. What you mean? What if she does not allow him to see his son? That's what the judge is for. That's what Gerard went and did. Gerard went to the courts and got his kids. No real man is going to allow any woman to play with his kids if he loves his kids. He's going to see to it that he goes to court and get what he needs to get. Point blank, period. There is no not letting the child being seen. There is not allowing you not to let me communicate with my child, because if I want to communicate with my child, I'm going to do just that. There is a will and there's a way, and there's more than one way to skin a cat. So there's no excuses unless you just piss poor, deadbeat ass nigga. And that's what he is. So we're not going to make no excuses for him. Hey, Miss Teresa, because there's no excuses that needs to be made. It's not about what Olivia does not allow him to do. It's about what Zolo does not try to do to make sure that he's a part of his child's life. That's what it boils down to. Olivia does not have to let him do anything if she does not want to. She doesn't have to. But guess what? If he allows her to go that way, if he allows her to go that route and he does nothing about it, then she can do whatever it is that she wants to do until he decides to exercise his rights. Now, if he does not decide to exercise his rights, meaning that if he does not decide to take her to court, since she's not allowing him to be a part of his child's life voluntarily, willingly, then if he takes her to court, then that's a whole totally different ball game from homegirl. But see, she knows how to pick them. She picked the right one, and she picked the right one that she knew that wouldn't be able to challenge her or wouldn't even think about challenging her, because they're both deadbeats. These women knew that these men had babies before they had babies with them, so they already knew how they was operate when it came to not being a father to their children. They already knew. So therefore, she signed herself up for a fatherless ass child intentionally, on purpose. So it's not about what she does not allow him to do. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Olivia doesn't have to allow him to do anything, but what is he going to do about her not allowing him is the question. Yeah, 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 yeah. We're not going to sit there and put this all on Olivia when he's a grown ass man that can make decisions for himself and he can take her to court. He sure can. He can put himself on child support. He sure can. It's a lot of things that he can do to obtain what he's trying to get when it comes to his son. He's not trying to. It's all an act. It's all for show. It's all for entertainment purposes. He wants us to believe that that's what he wants. But if that's what he wants, then how come he has not made any action? I don't like people talking. I like people moving. I like action. Yeah. Show me what you're talking about. Don't tell me shit. Anybody with a pair of lips could say anything. But if the actions is not following behind those words mean nothing. And he has not did nothing. AJ has not seen him in person at all, period. At all. And to say what Olivia won't not allow, okay, fine. She doesn't have to allow him to see anything or anybody. But if Zolo does not go to court to see to it that he gets to see what he wants to see when he wants to see his son, then guess this is the way this is going to be then. I guess he just won't have a relationship with AJ. It's not that he's trying to have one with him anyway, because if he was, he wouldn't have waited this long to try to pop up and pop out and write on his community wall as to how he feels about this and that. And he surely wouldn't be uploading shorts pertaining to people talking about how mothers is not allowing men to see their child, or he wouldn't be posting sorry ass men that's just like him saying that, oh, in these type of situations, if the mother's difficult, then don't deal with the child. Allow that child to grow up and explain to that child about how the mother wasn't allowing you to see them. And if that child makes the decision not to have a relationship with you because of it, then oh well, really? That's the way to think about it? Oh, so you just gonna make, okay, so you just gonna be a cop out coward all the way. So you just gonna basically say, oh, well, since it's hard for me to deal with her, I'm not gonna deal with my child. I'm just gonna wait until my child get old enough for me to explain to them why I wasn't there. Like that's gonna count for something. Like that's gonna make up for all the years that you was absent. Like that's gonna make up the fact that that little boy needed a man to teach him how to be a man because that punk rock bitch over there can't teach him shit. She can't teach him how to be a man because she's a woman. Period. I don't care what nobody say. I'm sure that there's women that have raised men without men being present, and that's perfectly fine. And they turned out perfectly fine, and there's not nothing wrong with them. But I said what I said. Every man that I know that did not have a father growing up, they feel like they have missed out on something. If they would have had a father to talk to them or to carry them along the way to be a man, then they probably would have been different from what they are. They wouldn't be gangbangers and shit like that. They wouldn't be in the streets and shit like that because they had a man to tell them something different. Even men that did have men in their lives. It just depends on the situation and circumstances, and it also depends on the influences of the people that are around the person that might be weak, that may be able to influence them to be a certain way. But a father is definitely needed, not only for a boy, but for a girl too. Both parents are needed in children's life. No parent is not needed. Both are, mother and father. No mother can be a father. No father can be a mother. And I'm sure there has been fathers that have raised little girls too without their mothers being present because they probably on drugs, locked up, or maybe done passed away. Who knows? But still and yet, those little girls will still need some type of woman figure in their life to care, to show them how to be a woman, because that man cannot teach them how to do so. He could learn, most definitely so. But a woman would need a woman to teach her how to be one, and a man will most definitely need a man to teach him how to be a man in some type of way along the way, along the lines. That is true. That's just real talk. So while he over there beating up his community wall, talking shit, talking about somebody sending him shit, he ain't gonna check nothing over here. He's not gonna check anything over here. He needs to check in to be a father to his kids, though. That's what he needs to check into being, instead of sitting up there on that community wall talking shit. Yeah. AJ needs your presence. You need to be booking a flight to Texas since you got all of that money over there. Don't nobody care about that materialistic shit you got going on over there. What good is that materialistic stuff that you got going over there and all that money you have over there if none of that stuff is being sent to your children? If you ain't spending the fuck Donna, if you ain't spending no time with your children or being a father to your kids, how could you even talk about you being a husband to somebody? And how could that wife be so happy to call you her husband, knowing that you got two small kids out here that you're not even a part of their lives or nothing like that? You want to make excuses and don't find no solutions, and that makes you a deadbeat. Don't nobody care about your money. Who cares? What money is that going towards AJ or your daughter? Let's be clear. Are you trying to set up some type of arrangement to where you can go to courts for your daughter, for your son? Like you told Gerard to get his kids. How is it you could tell another man that you'll be willing to testify on his behalf in order for him to get his kids when it was time for him to get his kids? You seen how she operated and moved, but you won't do the same for your own son. Make that shit make sense. But you want to get on here and talk like you make it seem like you got some sense. And let me tell you something about those subscribers that you got over there, bitch. You got those subscribers from your baby mama. Let's be clear. I get tired of you. I get tired of you weird ass motherfuckers hopping on here acting as if like y'all got motion off of y'all selves when y'all got motion off of things that y'all had some involvement in. And the person that you got your subs off of is off of your baby mama, not off of that whack ass music that you got going on over there. No. That's not what got you over there with those numbers, sweetheart. Those numbers came from your baby mama. Yeah, Olivia. That's where they came from. Don't forget where you have, don't forget nothing as to where you come from. You came from your baby mama, and that's where those numbers came from. That's where those subscribers came from. And then not only that, with your childish ass, you sit up there and you got on here and you decided to go to everybody that she does not like to give them information on her. Let's just be very clear why you over there talking shit with your bitch ass. You need to shut your bitch ass up, is what you should do. That's what you should do. Because your motion came from your baby mama. Let's just be very clear. And you on here exposing her and exploiting her like the bitch ass nigga that you are. Let's be clear as to what really happened and how it really went down, as to what clown you are, and as to how you obtained those subscribers over there. It wasn't just off of you, Zolo. It sure wasn't off of you, Mr. Smart, because your dumb ass did not get them off of yourself. You got them off of her. And the ones that don't like her sure did gravitate to you because they like to do shit like that. Of course, mad bitches is gonna link up together wherever they don't like somebody, if as long as it's a common denominator. So of course, all the bitches that don't like her is gonna come over there and flock to you. Of course they are. What else they gonna do? They do the same thing when somebody else feel like they have so much information on her, they go flock to them too. I've never seen so many stalkerish ass bitches on this internet that wants to be so a part of somebody's personal and private life. If somebody's heart tried to tamper into theirs, they'll be willing and wanting to go to the police department. Don't play your hand if you don't want somebody to play theirs. Let's go. I'm just saying. What part of the game is that? It shouldn't be. What's up, Linda? So now you can conjure up the strength to get on your community while bitches start talking shit, talking about something. Don't send you nothing. No, they ain't gotta send you nothing. Your bitch ass is in attendance. Don't nobody gotta send you shit. You are here. You on the replay. And then you sit there talking about, oh, Liv, you talking about your baby mama now? So just about 2 minutes ago, he just posted something else because he's really on that community wall going crazy. I said, would you look at him? If only he had this much energy to conjure up for his son, then he will be all right. It says if the shoe hold on. Let's go this way. Cause why don't you just bring your simple ass on live? You look like a straight up crackhead. What you been smoking? How you go from having all that weight on to you now to you look like you been straight on some, yeah. What you been over there smoking? What you been over there doing? Put that money to use and stop being a deadbeat to your son. He needs you. He needs for you to step up and step in instead of stepping out. Talking about you somebody's husband instead of being somebody's father. You should be a father first, but instead of being a husband. I think the husband should be on the back burner, not you being a father. You got a daughter and a son that don't see you, yeah, at all, period. But you have a wife that you put on a pedestal, and shame on her. Because I wouldn't be claiming you. You wouldn't be shit to me. You surely wouldn't be my husband if you couldn't be a father to your two kids that you have. Oh, no, you couldn't be. I wouldn't care what type of excuses you try to tell me. Oh, no, there is none. Because she said she used to work in the field with, she used to be off in the building, or she used to be a part of government officials or whatever the fuck kind of work she used to do or whatever. Then she should know better. And she should do better too. I'm sure her sons don't like you. I'm sure they done tried to kick you and whoop your ass before. I'm sure they have. Hence to why you probably disappeared, because I thought y'all was living so good and so well. Y'all was getting on her doing y'all little cooking and stuff. Then all of a sudden y'all disappeared. So please don't get on her and try to make it seem like everything is cool over there, like it's paradise, bitch, when it's not. Apparently it's not, because y'all wouldn't have disappeared. For the time that y'all did, y'all would have still been up and running. We know that you ain't working like that. You wasn't even working like that when you was with Olivia. Please miss me. You living off of Donna's money, off of her dime. You do a little work here and there. Is that what that is? Yeah, you say that you living good over there, but you don't look like it. Like I said, you look like a crackhead. That's exactly what you look like to me. Yeah, look like you've been dibbling dabbling, sir. Mad at you for what? What motion do you have? I don't know about no motion that you got. You sound just like your dumbass baby mama that's stuck at 100K, 100 and something K subscribers. She done got here and split her whole entire existence, and she still ain't got shit from it. Y'all get on here and talk about these numbers, but these numbers is not in y'all's pockets though. Who cares about who's watching you when you're on live? Who cares about how many people view the video after the video is off? Is any of that money reaching your pockets though? Can you get that same amount of views that you get on the video? Can you get that same amount of money in your pocket off of that video? If you can start doing that, then we can start somewhere. We can talk. Other than that, shut the fuck up. Yeah, because you ain't talk about shit. People be so consumed in these numbers. Well, what is these numbers doing for you? I don't see them doing shit for you. People be talking about people been on here for 6 years, but yeah, where are you at in your supposed to be YouTube career? Nowhere. What has that whack ass music did for you over there, Zolo? Nothing. I ain't seen you being on nowhere. I ain't seen nobody giving you no interviews. I don't see nobody playing your music nowhere. Bitch, you ain't even local nowhere. Who are you? Do you know who you are? Because neither one of you, not even you or your baby mama, know who y'all are. Y'all still trying to find yourselves at y'all grown ass ages. So, bitch ass nigga, you say what? Why don't you be a man and stand up for your son? It's funny, men like you like to get on here and talk shit to women, but you a bitch ass nigga when it comes to a man. You ain't got shit to say. Ain't got nothing for no man, but you got all the mouth for a woman though, right? Of course you gonna get some weak ass people over there to agree to what you saying because they don't like Olivia. Of course, bitches that don't like Olivia is gonna hang on to everything that you got going on over there. But you sorry though. And if these bitches had a sorry deadbeat ass fool in their life that they had to deal with like you, they wouldn't like it either. So I'm trying to figure out how come it's so cool for you to be like that towards Olivia. But if they was in a situation, they wouldn't like it. Or if their daughters was in a situation, they wouldn't like it. Or if their cousins was in that situation, they wouldn't like it. But because it's somebody that they don't like, oh, they like it. And they bring their asses over there to your slow ass because they know you gonna feed into it on your baby mama because she's your baby mama. Oh yes, she is. Nobody waits until their kids get grown to explain anything. That's some coward ass shit. You gonna use the mother as a reason as to why you chose to be a deadbeat? No, sir. You're choosing to be a deadbeat because that's what you are. That's what you are. Claim it. Stand on it. Stand on who you are as a man. You ain't one. Real men do real shit and they don't hide behind money, bitch. No, they don't. If you got kids, you're gonna take care of them without being told to do so. You said motion. What motion do you have, crackhead? Huh? What motion do you have over there? Other than the motion that you got off of your baby mama? Because it surely wasn't off of you. It surely wasn't off of you. It surely wasn't off of that music that you got on over there. It surely was not. It wasn't until you started to exploiting and exposing your baby mama that you got those numbers over there. Let's be very clear as to why your existence even exists on this shit, bitch. We know you from the homeless shelter. We know people from your real life that actually really know you that came on here and told some real stories about you, about how you used to steal shit like a crackhead. You wouldn't have passed the man. Yeah. Allegedly gay for pay. You. All types of shit. These are people that came on here that's close to you, that know you in your real life, not off the internet, but in your real life. People that have recordings talking about you, about things that you have done in your real life. That's where your numbers came from, idiot. Yeah, that shit right there. Not nothing to be proud of. Your motion is not motioning. Cause who are you? You ain't nobody. You just somebody that's just on the internet that came from another spinoff of Olivia. The real people that know you came and walked your ass down on the internet and came with receipts and clips and recordings on you. Oh, it sure do look like he's been smoking something, honey. Allegedly. Oh yeah, this stream is for entertainment and educational purpose only. Okay. That's what it's for. Entertainment and educational purposes only. So let's look at this shit since he's over here on his community wall. Let's read some of this bullshit, honey, because homeboy went live the other day, knew he looked bad and took that shit down, honey. Why you take your little live down that y'all did the other day? You wasn't feeling the way that you was looking? Yeah, you was looking very, yeah, drugged out, smoked out. Yes, you were. This is just off of observation. Yeah. I don't know if you are on anything or not, but you sure do. It sure looks like something's going on over there. You don't look like you claim to be doing good. Looks like you're looking hella bad. Hence to why you disappeared for those little months that you did. Because, honey, we hadn't seen your antennas for a while. Yeah, we hadn't seen you. And it seemed like you were always getting agitated and irritated because Donna seemed to get more, yeah, they seem to cling more to Donna than you. You know, they actually like her energy and things like that. Meanwhile, you are a jealous man. So the attention that she was receiving, you wasn't digging. Like you didn't even want her in the camera type shit. I'm pretty sure you done had issues and run-ins with her sons. They really probably want to knock your head off your shoulders type shit. Yeah. If everything was so good over there, like you claim for it to be, then you will be a real man involved into your kids' lives, not just sending no money. No, dummy. No, that's not taking care of your kids. No, we don't. But that's called you just sending money. That's it. That's all. Kids need emotional, mental, and they need all of that. That's what makes you a parent. Not just throwing money, dummy. No, not just throwing money at your kids. Like here, go get them whatever it is they need. No, they actually need a physical, present parent that's there for them mentally and emotionally, not just financially. Yeah, not just financial. Don't be a financial parent. Be emotional, mental parent, because that's what matters the most when you're calling yourself a parent, is that you know the ins and out of your children, not just the things that they want, materialistic. No, what they want, like in life, what they want from you as a parent, type shit. Have a real close knit relationship. Not just something that you just go take your kids and go buy them things and they have all this materialistic things, but they have no type of connection with you. That makes no sense. It doesn't. Donna looking slim. Is she over there? I try to look at her to see if there was any difference within her too, but it surely was some off in him, honey, because he went from that happy, I guess people call that happy weight, when people are happy, he went from that to look at him like he's on, crack his whack. Yeah, it is sure is, isn't it, Zolo? Yeah, I don't know what he got going on over there. No revenge needed because people who are naturally ugly inside end up destroying their own lives anyway. Well, it looks like you was naturally ugly on the inside and the outside is starting to shine bright like a diamond, honey, because it looks like you're going through something over there. It looks like whatever you're going through, you're starting to look like it as well. Yeah, it doesn't look like you're happy over there, sir. It doesn't look like no type of happiness over there. Hence to why you did take that live down. You didn't think that you look good either. That's why you took that live down. No, you look smoked out. Yeah, it looked like you've been going through some things, some hard things, some hard time, hard labor, some hard issues. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, so that was one of them. Now let's go from the top. If the shoe fits, they gonna wear it. Trust me. If a person can't fight but always start ish with people and end up calling the police, do not entertain anything they say or bagging you in to react certain way that they will put you in jail. Allow them to feel like they've won, because if no, all I know is talk is cheap. Either fight the people you've been running from or shut up. I don't condone this violence. I don't condone put up or shut up not calling the police after starting this. Boy, what is you talking about? You talking about your baby mama? Is this what this post was for 15 minutes ago? You got some nerve to be on here writing these long ass, drawn ass paragraphs this morning. Unless you can fight or win an actual boxing fight in the streets in the hood, ain't nothing to talk about. They probably calling a popo right now about this post. LOL. I love my supporters, but really stop sending me stuff on weak wannabe no content creator. So what do you feel like you are with your punk ass? Because you ain't no content creator at all. You ain't no content creator. I'm sorry to tell you, sir, but you're not a content creator. No, if anything, honey, you are a flunky of Olivia, a bitch ass nigga that came to the internet to exploit and expose a woman. And that's what you feel like your motion come from? No, honey, your motion came from them people coming on here letting us know about that still docket with that little boy and about you inviting a little boy to your private parts allegedly. Let's be clear. I don't give a fuck if it's still or not. And Donna said, oh, well, it's not. Oh, well, if I was with him, y'all couldn't be with him knowing he did something like that. Well, you with somebody that got a still docket with a child, most definitely do. With a boy, an 8-year-old boy, an 8-year-old boy, Zolo. Talk about that on your community wall since you want to talk about some shit. Let's talk about that, bitch. Let's talk about you and the little boy. And you've been on that docket and it's sealed. You said you didn't do what? You didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. That's not what that sealed document stated. And what content creator are you? What content do you create? Let's be clear. You talking about the ones when you came on here exploiting Olivia? Is that the content that you was creating? You talking about the ones that you was taking to all these bitches that don't like her so they can get on her and exploit her even further? You talking about that? Is that what you was doing when you was creating content? Because bitch, you was not no content creator. Who knows you? You let the rack racists get on here and hold your ass. You let Black hold your ass. You let Wolf hold your ass. You let Cam. Do I need to keep going on and on and on and on and on with the list? You say you're a content creator, bitch. You let them run you off. You zipped your lips, bitch. You didn't have nothing to say. What happened to your wake and bake show? Since you got so much motion, why did it stop? Why did you tuck your tail, bitch, and run? Explain. Because you say you content create. What you content creating? What creation have you made? Because I don't think exploiting your baby mama is content creation. I don't think going to the nearest females that don't like her to give them information on her is content creation. But you didn't have none of that energy for none of those men that had smoke for your ass, though. None of them. Not Black. Not none of them rack racers. It was 3 of them. Not nobody that you was running with that rolled on your ass afterwards. After they all was sitting on your panel, all because of Olivia. Nigga, your motion came from Olivia. So shut your bitch ass up. You deadbeat. That's what you are. That's what you will remain until the day you die. You over there splurging and flaunting money, but you ain't sending none to your kids, you dummy. Because the mothers got it, right? Yeah, I bet so. Fuck wrong with you, dude. Get your bitch ass off of that community wall. Don't send me nothing. No, stop looking and lurking, punk. Go take care of your kids, bitch. Yeah, they need a daddy, a father, something that you ain't never had. So you don't know how to be one, right? You don't know how to deliver that. You can't give something you never had. So maybe AJ is better off. What am I talking about? He don't need you, especially if you got still documents with little boys and shit. Yeah, you need to get that handled. Get that handled. Get off that community wall. See what you can do to be a father to your son. That's what you need to do. That money, put it to use, bitch. Go Monday morning and go do something with it. Like your baby mama says she going to the courthouse. You need to be going to the courthouse too. You sure do. You most definitely do. So that you can start being a stand-in father for your son. That's what you need to do. While you over here on this community wall talking all of this shit, I'm looking at you over here. I said, look at this bitch ass. Oh, he woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Is that what happened? Unless you can fight or win an actual boxing fight in the street, in the hood. Ain't nothing to talk about. They probably calling the popo right now about this post. He's so stupid. He's ignorant. He really is. Like, for real, for real. Who was you even talking to on your community wall? Who you talking to, dude? Why don't your pussy ass put a name as to who you speaking to? Because I want to know who you talking about. You talking about your baby mama? Is that who you talking about? Your baby mama. Because your baby mama's the cop calling. You probably won too with your bitch ass. You probably won as well. You probably won as well too. Mm-hmm. 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 If Zolo ain't helping AJ, he need to shut up. He's not helping AJ. He's not going to help AJ. He can't help him. He can't even help himself. He's over there being coddled by a 60-something-year-old lady. Okay? Don't nobody got time. Nobody got time for him, Vaughn. Why he over there talking shit? I got on here just because I seen him over there talking shit. Like, who is you talking shit to with your bitch ass? Who you talking shit to? Me? They sent you something? No, you saw it. But because you be over here. Like you've always been over here. That's how you know how to speak and talk and rebuttal, bitch. But I tell you, go be a father. Go be one. What's the hold up? And like I said, why did you take that live down that y'all did the other day? Why you take that live down? Why you didn't leave it up? Y'all was just on here the other day. I'm on here looking for that live and I can't find it. Where it go? Why did it disappear? It said that y'all was on here 8 months ago, bitch ass nigga. That's how long your ass was MIA. Now you want to resurface and try to hit up that community wall by talking shit, trying to make it seem like your ass is trying to do something that you're not trying to do. You on here posting stuff pertaining to being a father that ain't being one. You all talking, no action. Like, what's going on here? AJ is in need of a father and you can't be one. You don't even know where to start. Nobody was ever one to you. So how could you even think? How could you even know where to even begin? That boy is doomed from both ends. He got an ain't shit mama and an ain't shit daddy. Both of y'all ain't shit. Deadbeats. Both of y'all as a collective. That's how y'all were able to connect one another. Y'all understood one another. Y'all both come from a background of not having fathers and shit. So the poor kids that y'all have, they not gonna have none either. Olivia think it's cool, but this bitch talking about she finna go file a harassment charge, but she's still indulging in the harassment. Like her, you can't make this shit up. This dumb bitch is entertaining the harassment that she says that she's receiving. Bitch, you ain't got no case, and the other bitch ain't got one either. Ain't neither one of y'all got no damn case. How y'all harassing each other, talking about y'all putting cases on each other and shit. Both of you bitches gonna walk up out there with cases for harassment, looking stupid over YouTube. Instead of y'all just standing y'all collective corners, minding y'all's business, y'all want to mind each other's business and put cases on each other's and shit. That's exactly why I said I'm out this bitch. Who got time for these little high school ass games and shit people want to play, want to go to the courts and want to go to the police department, but be indulging and participating in shit that they can get themselves in trouble for. Make that shit make sense. People be on her doing the same shit they accuse people for and then think that they can play victim for the shit that they doing. How you gonna play victim? If you're entertaining something that you feel that's harassing you, how are you a victim? How are you gonna go put a case on somebody? Or if you know that you've been harassing somebody, trying to pull up stuff that don't have nothing to do with what you supposed to be reacting to, then how you gonna say to somebody like make this shit make sense? The shit is sound weird as hell to me. Weird bitches, weird ass niggas on this thing. For real. Find something better to do, something productive to do. I think all of this is insane. I really do. I think a lot of shit on here don't make no damn sense, but it makes a lot of sense to ignorant motherfuckers to be on this bitch. For real. You got people that uplift Zolo and know he's a deadbeat, know that he's not trying to be a part of AJ's life because they don't like Olivia. They're gonna say, "Oh well, she won't let him see his son." No, he won't let himself see his son. What has he did to go see his son? Huh? Nothing. Have he went to the courts? No, he hasn't. So don't sit and tell me what Olivia's not allowing him to do. We already know that she alienates the men out of the children's lives. Okay, what are the men going to do to make sure they're a part of their kids' life, even though that's the situation? That's what the judge and shit is for. Yeah, that's what the court system is in place for. It most definitely is. When the mother decides she wants to be a bitter bitch, you take that bitch to court and put your ass on child support. If need be, get your DNA test if the bitch won't voluntarily give it to you and make it happen that way. There's a will and there's a way if you want it to happen. But if you just want people to think that that's what you want to happen and you just talking, but there's no action, shut the fuck up. Because the only bitches is going to side with him about him not being able to be a part of AJ's life is the ones that don't like her ass. I'ma say, listen here. If he really wanted to be a part of that boy's life, he would be. And nobody would be able to stop him. Nobody. What's up, Janae? Not no Olivia, not nobody. He would take her ass to court. But seeming that he does have a little background situation that he needs to take care of or whatever, however he needs to get it off his record or whatever. I don't know if it can be removed or not. AJ wouldn't do no good with him, just like he's not doing no good with Olivia. That boy is doomed on both ends. Even if he could get him, he wouldn't be better off with him either. He's not better off with either one of them. He's better off away from both of them. He don't need either one of them in his life. He don't need Olivia, and he damn sure don't need Zolo. He needs a real father figure and a real mother figure to step in for him. And they do not qualify for the job, not either one of them. Not Zolo nor Olivia does qualify for the job to be a parent. That's why they're piss poor deadbeats right now, making excuses as to why you cannot do what you need to do for your son when there's plenty of ways that you could do something. If you could get over here and show us all of this money that you got, then that money needs to be put into the court system to see what you can do. Don't get over here and play like you want to see him. You don't want to see him. You don't want to see him. You don't want to see him. Because if you did, you would have been and seen him by now. Excuses is not, no. I don't deal in excuses. You a deadbeat. Let's be clear as to what the fuck you are. You are a deadbeat and you're choosing to be one. It don't have nothing to do with what Olivia's not allowing you to do. What are you not allowing yourself to do? You're not allowing yourself to get that money and take it to the court and see what you can do about getting your son, or not getting him, but seeing your son. This is the same man that stood up here and said, oh, I think Gerard, you need to get your kids, man. If only you knew what your kids be going through over there, man. You should get your kids. If you need for me to testify for you in court, man, I do it for you because Olivia, man, she a piece of work. This is the same fool that said this about this bitch, but yet he ain't even made no steps to do it for his own kid that he has with her. And like I said, miss me with him not thinking or not knowing that that's not his child, because what has he done to see to it if it is or if it isn't? Nothing. He ain't did shit. Fuck Olivia. What has Zolo did? What has Lorenzo did? Nothing. He ain't did nothing. Ain't tried to do nothing. That boy is 4 years old. He'll be 5 pretty soon. Tomorrow. What we doing? So you allowed her to let you come into that boy's life and have conversations with him on the phone. So he's aware of he's aware of who you are, but he has not seen you in person. So you sit up there and engaged in conversations with this little boy that grew to have some type of whatever it may have been, even if it was just small. He was able to have some type of relationships with you. What you looking for? Right here. Right here. Right here. If you come close to me, you'll see it. Oh, him and Liv don't do nothing but talk and point fingers. And that's what I'm saying. So if that's all that they gonna do, then that's all they gonna do. That boy is 4 years old. He ain't try to do nothing. Ain't try to see him or nothing. Now, AJ was able to have conversations with his father on the phone. And that really excited that little boy. You could see his face just light up to hear his daddy's voice. You would hear him say, I want to call my daddy. I want to call, he would ask to call him and always be on the phone with him on live when Olivia would be on live and stuff. He actually enjoyed that interaction with him. So why would you do that just to take that away from him? Or why would you do that and allow her to take that away from him? If that's what you really want. If you really want a relationship with your son, why would you allow anybody to stop you from having one? Even her. I don't give a fuck what she say. I don't care what she do. Why would you allow her to stop you from being a father to your child? If that's what you want to be. The excuses are loud because there's no solutions to the problems that's being done here. And there's not going to be. He's 4. Before we know it, he'll be 40 years old. You know how fast these kids grow? You know how fast these kids get grown? Once you have them, a blink of an eye, they're already about to be teenagers. That's how I feel about my sons right now. My teenagers will be preteens pretty soon, especially my oldest boy. That's a real deadbeat true statement. One day, my kids will understand why I wasn't around because of the other. You gonna use the other parent as a scapegoat? As a cop, you gonna use the other parent for your absence as to why you wasn't around? So that child is supposed to accept that for why you wasn't around that whole entire time. Now that child is a grown ass person. You want to have a relationship with them because now you don't really have no responsibilities for that child. You ain't got to spend no money for that child. Child is grown. You ain't got to take care of that child. That child is grown. So of course now you want to have a relationship with them because you ain't got to take care of them. You didn't have to go through all of them sleepless nights that woman or whoever had to take care of them had to go through. You didn't have to go through all of that shit. You didn't have to deal with the trouble that child may have got into, or you didn't have to deal with the school system or whatever. You didn't have to go through all of that hard shit with that child. But now that child is grown, now you want to talk to him and have a relationship? Fuck you. Now that the hard part is over, you want to come where it's easy? Is that what you think that's what's up? The mother had blood, sweat, and tears, grandmother, or whoever may have raised that child while you were absent, doing whatever the fuck it is that you wanted to do in your free time. That child had to be cared for and had to be loved, and seen after while you were absent. So now that child is a grown person, you feel the need to want to have a relationship with them because you don't have to deal with all of that other stuff that other person had to deal with. That person's grown now. You don't have to be obligated to take care of them. You don't have to be obligated to send them no money unless your ass is still on child support. You ain't never paid your child support and it's still backed up. That's if the woman put you on child support or not. But you got some nerve to be over there on the community, boy. You got some nerve to be on that community wall talking shit today, this morning on this Sunday. But you afraid of your own self because, honey, like I said, put that live back up that y'all did the other day. What happened? What happened? To my supporter, y'all stop entertaining people that are scared to get in the paint and call the police for everything and call a snitch like Gucci Man on. Now y'all know I don't deal with rats. We exterminated them already. Boy, get the fuck out of here. What is up with you and these little childish ass posts you posted? A real black king and a real black queen. Is that right? Well, only if that real black queen and king will go get your kids and spend some time with them. That would be excellent. I have yet to see it. I have yet to see it. I wish I would pick up a man child because that's exactly what Donna did. Talking about, I like me a roughneck. You like you a roughneck. I think you got more than just a roughneck, honey. I think you got more than just a roughneck over there. You might want to put his ass out. Send him back to the streets where he belongs, the shelter. Take him back to the shelter. Olivia pick him up. She will. She'll pick her baby daddy up. She's desperate, wanting one of her baby daddies, honey. It don't matter which one, just as long as one of them come. So Zolo, I think it's you that she wants. She's so infatuated with Blueface. I think that when she saw you, that's what she seen. And I think that she wants you to get back in between, honey. So go ahead. If you get kicked out of Donna's house, go back to Olivia's house. She's open and available. She's open and available. He is definitely Donna's child. That's her son. He's the same, around the same age as her sons that she had, for real, for real. He's either around the same, they're either around the same age, or they're either a little bit older than him, or they're the same age. Shit. Like, boy, you better go on somewhere. To my supporters, don't, let's say, to my supporters, stop sending me stuff from dry channels. We don't watch, we don't respond to misery. We have too much boss ish going on. You got so much boss ish going on. You got so much boss shit going on, to the point to where it does not include you being a father, sir. So you just know nothing. The fuck you want, some brownie points or something? What, you want, a cookie or a cake or something for what? And you said small channel, sir. What do you mean small? Let's boy, you got 7,000 subscribers. Shut the fuck up. Y'all kill me with these small channel shit, cause bitch nigga, your channel was small to somebody's too. Your channel is small to somebody else too. Why you talking about small ass channels? Y'all got the nerve. When y'all's channels be small too, with no motion. The only motion that you feel you have is ignorance. People know you because you're ignorant. Or people know you because you got exploited or exposed. Let's be clear. We ain't forgot about the wreck racers. I sure haven't, honey. Oh, I most definitely have not forgot about any of them motherfuckers that was on here exploiting your ass and exposing your ass for who you really are in real time, offline, even with that pastor. You know that pastor, man? You said people making up stories. I ain't making up shit. I'm only repeating what the people said about you on this internet that know you in real life. You said that those people knew you. You introduced us to those people, and those very same people exposed your ass. Exposed the docu with the little boy. Yeah. It was some chick that got on. They had a recording that was talking about your ass. As a matter of fact, when people just go down my shit, I don't know which video it is. I have it on here. I sure do. I most definitely the fuck do. So you got some nerve to be trying to pop out on your community wall. Boy, bye. Go pop up at Olivia's house and go see your son and go take him out to go do boy shit. Like I said, bitch. And stay away from the 8 balls, allegedly, because it looks like you've been around too many of them. Too many of them. I think you need to stay far, 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 far away from them. I think it's done fried your brain cells, honey. For real. Because you just on here talking, honey. You look a damn fool. You look a hot ass mess. You really do. Look like you been hitting something real hard. And I'm talking about hard white shit. Allegedly. Oh yeah, because this stream is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Mm-hmm. Cause boy, get the fuck out of here. I came on here just for you this Sunday morning. I sure did. Because you got some nerve to be on there on the community wall talking shit. I said, oh, really? So we got time today? Oh, you got time? Well, make some time and go book you a flight and go to Texas so you could tell Olivia you want to see your son. Okay? You had no problem with dipping back that way 4 different times after she kicked you out and let you come back, kicked you out and let you come back, kicked you out and let you come back, kicked you out and let you come back until Donna picked you up off the curb with your black bag of shit that you had. Really don't blame Zolo when AJ become of age. Tell why you wasn't there, stay away, guard. Oh, so basically you encourage him to be a deadbeat. Why? Because you don't like Olivia E. Ballard? Is that why? What you mean you don't blame him? So I wouldn't blame your baby's father for coming off into your life and deciding to not be a part of your kid's life either. I would wait. I would encourage your baby's father to wait until your child get old enough to explain to your child as to why he decided to be a deadbeat because you were a bitter bitch. That's what I would say. So when y'all come here and say, oh, I really don't blame Zolo, what do you mean you really don't blame Zolo? You don't blame him for being a deadbeat? So you encourage deadbeat behavior, you valid? Is that what you're telling me? So you're for deadbeats, right? So if your daughter get pregnant by a deadbeat, I want you to have that same energy. And he doesn't have to explain to your daughter as to why he does not want to help or assist her with her child. And that when your grandchild gets old enough to understand something, that he will be able to explain that your daughter was a bitter bitch. And the reason why he didn't want to be a part of the life is because he didn't want to deal with your daughter. Because fuck his peace. What you mean, his peace? What is his peace? What does his peace got to do with anything of him being a father? So basically, you're encouraging deadbeat behavior, as I can see, like I said. So I would encourage the father of your children to do you the same way and have you sit up there taking care of a child or children by yourself. And then when they get old enough to understand why you decided to allow that man to be a deadbeat to your kids, because you say it's okay, basically. Basically, you're justifying him being a deadbeat because you might feel some type of way about Olivia. And I say, even if you feel some type of way about Olivia, that has nothing to do with that man choosing not to be a father to his child. He has a choice and he's choosing not to. It does not have to do with fuck his peace. He should have made sure when he stuck his piece inside of Olivia that it was guarded and that it had a contraceptive on top of it. And then maybe he wouldn't have to worry about explaining nothing to a child that he didn't want in the first place, evidently. What's up, Desi? What's up, Buttons all day? Since we're encouraging deadbeat behavior, since we're saying that it's okay for him to be a deadbeat because, oh, I just want one, I wouldn't want to live, I won't want to have to deal with this woman. So y'all are basically saying, since Olivia's a piece of work, that that child deserves to suffer and not have a father because of how she is. Is that what you're telling me? So you're telling me that his peace should be protected because Olivia is just all of these things, right? His peace is supposed to be protected because he don't want to have to deal with Olivia, but he fucked her though. So evidently he wants to have to deal with her if he messed with her without no contraceptives. Like I said, if he chose not to protect himself and got her pregnant, then he has a responsibility. Oh, he's most definitely obligated to be a part of that child's life. But if he chooses to take the easy route out because he got people like you that says that it's okay for him to be a deadbeat and that he should choose his peace, then hey, I'ma say that you just better hope that none of your grandkids have kids and they have to deal with a deadbeat like him, and then they have to wait for their child to get grown and old enough to understand that their daddy decided to be a deadbeat because of their mama being a bitch. That's not no excuse, dude. What's up, Mia? What's up, Desi? What's up, Ro? That's not no excuse. Talking about I would just protect my peace. Really? Have that same energy if that shit happened to one of your little cousins, your daughters, or if that shit was to happen to your ass if you get pregnant again. Have that same energy that you okay with the fact that if a man feels like the mother is a bitch, that he does not have to be a part of that kid's life because he shouldn't have to deal with such things. No, he shouldn't have to. He most definitely should. No man have to deal with no woman that does not. Should no man have to deal with a woman that's complicating a situation when it comes to him being a part of his kid's life? No. But that's how you take that bitch to court. The same way she would take your ass to court and put you on child support, you put that bitch on some type of shit. You get on the type of time that you know that she might would have got on. You don't let her ass ride. It's a lot of women don't let these men ride. They put their asses on child support. That's what they do. A lot of men let these women get away with shit and they have in their mind, oh, well, the court system is not going to work in my favor. The court system is not going to ever work in your favor if you don't go to the court, you fucking idiot. How is something going to work in your favor if you don't go to the court system to see to it? It is not ever okay for a man to use that as an excuse as to why he's an absent parent because of what the mother is not allowing him to do. That's bullshit. We have courts and we know that shit. We have the court system. Hence to why Gerard has all three of his first children. He took Olivia to court. He took Olivia to court. He took Olivia to court. He didn't make excuses as to why he wasn't present. He didn't say, oh, well, y'all, well, one day Ryan, Robin, and Christian will realize that they mama didn't let me be a part of their life after I left her. No, he didn't say that shit. That nigga went and took that bitch to court and got his kids, as he should, as a man would do. Like, what kind of stuff is that, Ella? What kind of shit is that? These women don't like Olivia. They hate her guts, dude. So any and everything that could be said about her in an ill way, they'll take that shit and run with it. I don't care for the bitch, but let me tell you something. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And bitch, I'm not finna just go along to get along because I'm not that type of bitch. No, I'm not. I said what the fuck I said. He gets no excuses. I don't care what Olivia is not allowing him to do. That is not no excuse for him to be an absent father and then try to play like he wants to be a present father, but he has not even taken the necessary steps to do so. But told another man that he needed to get his kids and that he would testify in court on his behalf to do so, but he has yet to do that for his own son. And people are using the excuse of, oh, well, she won't let him get no DNA test. Oh, yes, that bitch will allow me to get a fucking DNA test. I'll take that bitch to court. I will put myself on child support. For him. He's already in the system getting Medicaid. He is. He's in the system getting Medicaid. He is. They will locate her ass. Yes, she would. And listen, check this out. My husband's baby mama was receiving something from the government and they put his ass on, she was going to put his ass on child support anyway, but he had told her to put him on child support. He told her to, because he didn't want to have to deal with her personally. As far as money wise, put me on child support. I'll take care of my kid that way. And then as far as me coming spending time with her, we'll figure out what we're going to do as far as that go. She was receiving something that put his ass on child support. He got put on child support. She tried to put like she didn't have no parts in him. She most definitely did, because she gave them his information, or for them to have it, she had to give it to him. So they put his ass on child support. When it was time for him to show up to court for the DNA test was already done. Cause see, I don't play those type of games. Ain't no man finna be in my face talking about he want to wife me and I'm gonna be a wife, but he can't be a father to his kid. I don't give a fuck if he had the baby on me or not. That's besides the point. The baby is innocent within the situation. So therefore, you cannot be a husband to somebody if you can't be a father to the kids that you have created. I don't believe that that's even possible. I wouldn't be want to walk around with no man standing side by side with me talking about that's my husband, but I know my husband got kids or a kid that he's not taking care of. And he got it in his mind that he's gonna wait till that you got me fucked up. Hence to why I'm not with my baby. Hence to why I'm not with my husband right now. I'm not gonna be telling no man to be a father to his kids. I'm not gonna make no man be a father to his kid either. I'm not doing none of that shit. So if I feel like I gotta tell you what to do when it comes to your child, then nigga, we ain't finna be shunga fuck if I am your wife. This is where I have to leave. I don't need to be walking around talking about I got a husband, but that husband got a child that he's not seeing after or caring for. We're not playing those type of games. We're not doing anything of a sort. So if we're gonna be in this relationship, you're gonna make sure you have a relationship with her first before you can even think about continuing one with me. And if we can't do that, then I guess this is the end of the road, sir. This is my stop. This is where I get off. Because what we not finna do, we ain't finna wait until nobody become no grown ass woman to find out shit. We don't give a fuck about how much of a bitter bitch this bitch is. She can be one until the day she die. But guess who's finna be seeing you? Her. You're finna be present, sir. Yeah, you're about to be a father. Fuck a husband. You finna be a father to your daughter. It's what you finna be. It's what you're going to do. And if I gotta tell you what to do, then that means that I don't ever need to think about having a baby with you, and didn't, and did not, and did not, and did not. I seen how the first child was being done. I would have been a fucking fool to lay on my back and have a baby with that man. I don't give a shit if that I wouldn't have gave a damn if things would have been different for me. It wouldn't have been different for me because I still would have known that that man had a baby outside of my house that he wasn't taking care of. And I wouldn't be able to live with that and be one of those bitches say, well, just as long as he take care of my kid, I don't care about the other ones. No. Any man that I'm with that got kids, he's gonna take care of all of them. Not some of them, not just mine that he had with me, all of them. Period. All of them. All of them. I don't care how they was conceived. He's gonna take care of all of them. They belong to him. He's gonna be responsible for them. You don't coddle deadbeats. That's what you don't do. You should never want to coddle a damn deadbeat and be cool with it and then get pregnant by one. Because what makes you think that your situation with that man is going to be any different? Oh, so you think he's not going to be a deadbeat to your child too just because you with him? Well, what about when he leaves? You going to feel it. You going to see exactly how much of a deadbeat he is once he leaves you. Those kids is not going to have no father once he's gone. He was just a father while he was in the home. A lot of women have experienced that type of shit. It may not be that easy for Zolo. AJ might not want nothing to do. Would you want anything to do with a man that didn't want nothing to do with you? I'm just saying. That's why he needs to start now. If he really wants to have a relationship with his son, it's best that he starts now. It's best that he starts now, not later. This is not no now later situation. This is a now situation. So if he starts now, then maybe there won't be a situation. But if he gets older, he probably won't have nothing for him. Why would he? Would you? Would you have something for your parent if your parent decided to be absent all of these years and decided to come into your life once you make something of yourself? Let's just say, for instance, that AJ grows up to be something very spectacular. I hope he does. I hope he be great in life. I hope he excels in life and gets far the fuck away from these loser ass people that supposed to be his relatives, like his mother. It's not going to be that easy for Zolo if Zolo makes it hard for himself, meaning that if Zolo don't step up and be a part of his son's life, then of course AJ may not want anything to do with him. You shouldn't either. I wouldn't want shit to do with my father either. My father came into my life as an adult and tell me these lame ass excuses as to why he wasn't present because my mama was a bitch. Oh, well, son, my mama didn't allow me to be there for you, so that's why I wasn't there. That's enough for you? Oh, that ain't enough for me. You can take your bitch ass on. I don't need you just like I didn't need you then, or you didn't feel like I needed you then. Why do you feel like I need you now? He will be one of those type of men that if AJ grows up to make something of himself, he will be one to be there because he would definitely show up and present himself as a father, but never actually was one. But he wants to reap the benefits of what his child is going to be receiving or what his child get and think that just because he's the father that he's supposed to get something. No, the fuck you not. Take your bitch ass on back where you came from. Where was you at? Wherever you was at all of those years that you was present, through my minor years of life, you going back to where you was at and don't come back, Jack. I ain't got shit for you. You ain't my daddy, you ain't my father, you ain't my nothing. You just a person. That's all you are. You just another person. That's it. So of course, if he does not do nothing now, Vaughn, he doesn't do anything now, then yeah, AJ may not want nothing to do with him when he gets older. And that's gonna be Zolo's fault, not Olivia's. Yeah, this is not Olivia's fault situation. This is a Zolo's fault situation for not taking action for a child that he says that he wants to be a part of, a child's life that he says that he wants to be a part of. If he wants to be, then he will be. Nothing will stop him. Nothing will hold him back. He'll do what he need to do, or at least see what he can do. If he can't do nothing at all, if I'm not gonna try not to do anything when it comes to my kid, even if I think that I can't do nothing, I'm still going to try to do something to at least show that I tried the effort to do something. He ain't did shit. He ain't did nothing to try to make this situation right. And they are both the same. Him and Olivia are one and the same with each other. They're both deadbeats, both of them. They are. And this stupid ass, childish ass bitch talking about what she finna go do tomorrow. So she finna go do some stupid ass shit. This is gonna be funny. I can't wait to see both of y'all dummies get into trouble. This is gonna be some funny shit. This is gonna be some when shit gets to this point to where it got to go this far, then bitches need to bow out and find something else to do. I wouldn't allow a bitch like this, Olivia, to have me up into no type of situation to where I'll be going to no goddamn courthouse. It's not happening. If you guys would just stop talking about me, then I will not do. You ain't gonna do shit anyway, bitch, because you said this shit been going on for 6 years and yet you have not did nothing about it. So now all of a sudden you feel like you want to do something about it, but yet yesterday you were still entertaining the harassment that you're saying that you're receiving. Because you're still on here debunking the things that your harasser is saying about you or your harassees are saying about you. Make that shit make sense, bitch. How are you going to go foul something on people when you're entertaining those same individuals? And these individuals that claim they're going to go foul on you, or that one individual that claims she's going to go foul on you, that did the most stalkerish shit that you could ever do. And y'all are going to go down to the court office and foul on each other. This is going to be some funny shit. It really is. You're stalking me. You're stalking me. Y'all stalking each other and shit. Harassing each other for 6 years. But y'all going to the courthouse now? How sway? Y'all both about to get charges put on each other? Is that what's going to happen? Are y'all both woofing? Both of y'all asses is lying. Ain't either one of y'all bitches going down to no courthouse to file shit for the simple fact y'all know y'all both can get in trouble for the shit y'all been doing. I mean, this would be funny if y'all really went down there with shit talking about some, oh, she's stalking me. She's stalking me. Oh, she came off into my chat, but you came to the court case, the court date. Make this shit make sense. I mean, foolish. I mean, very childish. I mean, grow the fuck up already. When it gets to this point, it's not reacting no more. It's coming on some whole other shit. Like it's going all left field to the courthouse and shit, to the police department. That's what that is. That's wild. I don't want no parts to that, honey. I don't want no parts of it. I think that's some crazy ass shit right there. I think that is very comical from Millie and Vanilli. But anyways, moving forward, because I'm just trying to figure some shit out. Cause Mr. Man over there on his community wall got me all bent and fucked up. Small ass channel, sir, you say. Bitch, fuck you. And your small ass channel that you got over there with no motion. The only motion that you have is off of Olivia, sir. We only know you because of Olivia. We didn't even know you because of that whack ass music you had over there put up already on that channel. We only knew of you because of her. We only know about you because you came from the shelter where she picked you up at. But you say you got motion? What motion do you got? Huh? Because that motion died a long ass time ago. That motion was just for the moment, for the bitches that don't like Olivia, that you was exploiting the information to. Yeah, y'all, she does smell like tuna. And your ass was licking all up in that tuna can box. It was all in your breath as you was speaking, talking shit. So you had some nerve, you bitch. That's why you should shut your bitch ass up. You was on her like a for real crackhead, getting $5 cash apps and shit just to exploit this bitch. Hey, y'all, hit my cash app now. I tell you anything you want to know about Olivia. Anything you want to know, I'm willing to tell you about all and everything. If you want an interview, hit me up in my inbox and I'll get back at you for an interview, you bitch ass nigga. Yeah, that was you. You say you got motion? Little ass channel. Is that what you said? Huh. Is that right? Play that whack ass music and let's see if you get some motion off of that. Let's see. Let's see it. Go while you on a community wall. Go ahead and put some of those songs up there and see if they get the motion that you get when you talk about Olivia, bitch. Let's see. I believe there won't be any motion, sir. There hasn't been any. None. Everything about you too, you a pull apart nigga. You pull apart from everybody else's creativity because you don't have no originality. Let's be clear. Lorenza, let's be very clear. You say you got motion over there, dear? I beg to differ. You over there driving Donna's whip. You over there in Donna's shit. What motion do you got, bitch? That's Donna's house that you in. That's Donna's car you driving. So what motion do you have? Can you show us something with Lorenzo Smart on it? You a homosexual. So that's how you ended up with Donna. You didn't have no place to go. And she opened up her door to you. Talking about, I like me a roughneck. You like your roughneck, all right. I bet you do. How is it working out for you? Do you feel like you still feel like your sons is in the house with you? Or do your sons got more common sense than him? Oh, because yeah, she said her sons didn't like his ass. Her son or her sons, meaning plural, she said they didn't like Zolo at first. They probably still don't like his ass now. Oh yeah, the motion to be a user, because that's exactly what he was exactly that. Like, boy, you better go on somewhere. All of these little bundles of hundreds that you got and 50s and shit, take that shit to court, bitch, and go get your kid. Go see what you go see what rights that you can exercise if you have any. Let's go see about it. Don't talk about it, be about it, bitch. Don't be on your community wall, you coward. Get your ass up on that live button and talk that shit you talking. Hit that live button. What you waiting for? I thought you had so much motion. You ain't worried about small ass channels. Well, if you ain't worried about small ass channels, nobody will be able to bring you something about some small ass channel for you to be able to rebuttal or debunk about what the small ass channel is talking about. Or you wouldn't even be able to say nothing shady or no slick ass remarks about that small ass channel. Your ass was going about your business, fool. Now who's bothered? You? I said, well, since this little bothered bitch ass is bothered, let me get on here and talk about him. Since you all up and down your community wall talking shit, I said, let me get on here and talk about him real quick. Talking about if the shoe fits, if you being a deadbeat, then hey, world. Mm-hmm. That's really sad that you sit there talking about your baby mama about how she can't fight and how she be talking shit and how she'll call the police and shit. Mm-hmm. That's sad. Mm-mm-mm. Talking about they baiting you in and all types of stuff like that to go to jail. Of course, you already know all of this, don't you? But it's just amusing. It's just so funny to me that you got people that don't like Olivia so bad to the point to where they'll sit up there and say that Zolo, it's okay for Zolo to be a deadbeat because of Olivia. That's funny shit. So, like I said, to all of you that think that type of way, just keep that same energy if your daughters get pregnant, yeah, or if your grandkids get pregnant, you know, and they have that same Zolo experience. Just know that your fatherless ass grandkids are, yeah, whatever, your fatherless ass little cousins, they have that same energy and say that you feel like that man should have to deal with your daughter or your cousin or your aunt or whoever the fuck maybe that person may be to you because she's a bitch. So that man can decide to not take care of your little cousin or whatever they child because of it. Be okay with it. Be okay with it. Be all right with it. Be cool with it. Cause that's not no fucking excuse. If you wouldn't want that shit done to you and it wouldn't be okay for it to be done to you, then don't think that it'll be okay to a bitch that you don't like. If you wouldn't have that same attitude or that same energy for a man to treat you like that or do that to your child, then don't get on here and make excuses for another nigga doing it to another bitch that you don't like. If you feel that way, you should feel that way not only for yourself, but for others as well, whether you like their asses or not. Because I'm not going to sit up here and say that, oh, I don't blame Zolo for not being around AJ or want to be a part of AJ's life because of Olivia. So I don't care that AJ is not going to have a father because his father is using his mother as a scapegoat to be a deadbeat. Because then if my sister was to get pregnant and she had a baby, her baby's daddy was like that towards her, and my sister was this way and the other way or whatever, then I would sit there and say, oh yeah, I wouldn't blame you for messing with my sister because my sister's a bitch. So if you decide that you don't want to be a part of my nephew or my niece's life because of it, I don't blame you. Just wait till they get older and just tell them that the reason why you wasn't around is because she was clowning all the time and she was being a bitch. She wouldn't let you see him or whatever. Just tell them that. And then if they don't want a relationship with you, then oh well. I mean, it's not your fault. It's their mama's fault. What kind of lame, whack ass explanation is that to a child? Huh? All because y'all don't like her, y'all feel like that the child needs to suffer because she's been a bitch and she's bitter and she's bothered and she's battered and she's bruising and she's broken. That AJ should have to suffer because of his mother, and that the man should allow that child to suffer because of the mother. Oh no. Mm-mm. Nope. 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 I don't care what she is or how she is. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. We have court systems. Any man that feels like a woman is not allowing him to be a part of his children's life, he has every right to exercise them. Any woman that's not willing to allow a man to get a DNA test on the child that she's claiming as his, but won't allow him to be a part of that child's life, he can go put child support on himself, and there definitely will court order a DNA test. People make excuses for Zolo, but Gerard didn't make no excuses at all when it came to his kids. When it came to his kids, Gerard decided to go get his kids. He didn't leave his kids hanging and blowing in the wind. He didn't do that. He decided to be a stand-up guy, take her ass to court so that he could see his kids. He didn't make excuses. He didn't come to the internet and say, well, y'all, I'm not going to be able to see my kids no more because Olivia's not going to let me see them because I left her. He didn't say that. He didn't make no fucking excuses. He went and took his money. Because remember, she called him the trash man. He took his trash man money. He took his hard-earned money. Fuck Antonisha telling him to do shit. He still did it. It doesn't matter. He did it. He did it. He took his money and he went and obtained him a lawyer and he took her ass to court and he won. So when men say, oh, the courts is only going to work in the mother, no, they will not. No, they will not. No, and no, they will not. That's a lame ass excuse for you not to exercise your rights because you really don't want that responsibility fully. A lot of these niggas don't want the full responsibility of their kids. They're going to act like they do, but they really don't. They really don't want that smoke. They don't. Exactly, man. Exactly. So we're not going to make no excuses for deadbeats when there's plenty of ways for the deadbeats to see their children if they wanted to. We're not going to use the other parent as to how they are or their behaviors from stopping anything because you can only allow somebody to do stuff to you if you allow it to happen. That's it. People will only do to you what you allow. That's real talk. You teach people how to treat you. You do. You teach people how to treat you, and people will only do to you what you allow. If he allows her to stop him from being a part of AJ's life, then it most definitely could happen that way. It most definitely will work in her favor because he's not willing to step up and step in to do whatever it is that he needs to do for his son. Okay, so she wins. But if he decides to exercise his rights, even if he's not able to do certain things because of whatever, at least it will show that he at least tried to attempt to do something instead of nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? I will at least try to, listen, hey, my name is, I'm trying to see about doing this, as far as trying to get my son. I have this situation that's on my background. I don't know if this will stop me or hinder me from being able to make a move as of seeing some type of custody, of seeing I can get some type of some type of anything, visitation. He ain't trying to do nothing. Because in some of these men mind, they do believe the court system work against them. That's a bunch of bullshit. That's a bunch of baloney. That's a bunch of baloney. It sure is. That's just an excuse to be a deadbeat. I don't care how bad a mother is towards the father of her children or a child or whatever. A man is going to do what a man knows he needs to do if he wants to make sure that he has a relationship with his child or children. He's not going to allow that woman to stop him from doing anything. Hence why Gerard has all three of his kids that he had with Olivia. He took her to court. He tried to co-parent with her. He tried to be civil. He tried to be, all of these things with her. She did not want that. She did not want it. She wanted to be in control. Just like she tried to get on her the other night with that scare tactic shit. Bitch, you can go suck the nearest random dick that you can find off of plenty of fish. Because you ain't running shit over here, bitch. You want to be in control, but you have no self-control over you. So therefore, how can you control others? Talking about filing harassment charge when you are a harasser. It doesn't work that way. Regardless as to her shenanigans and the things that she tries to pull, it doesn't matter. And it does not give him a pass to be a deadbeat. It does not give him a pass to continue to be absent in his child's life because of what Olivia is doing or not doing. If we could sit up here and call her deadbeat for what the fuck she's not doing for those first three, how is Mr. Deadbeat Zolo Lorenzo Smart exempt? Explain to me. What is the difference here? She's not paying for her kids or seeing them like she's supposed to, and he's not paying for his son or seeing his son at all like he's supposed to either. So how is it that she's a deadbeat, but he's not? They're both deadbeats as a collective. They are one and the same, hence to why they have AJ. Angelo. Poor child. I feel for that little boy. I feel for that little boy. I feel for him. I feel for him just like I felt for my daughter. Got two ain't shit parents. Ain't got a good mother and ain't got a good father. He ain't shit either. I said what the fuck I said and I stand on it. From what I can see, my husband, baby mama, she still ain't shit, and his ass is locked the fuck up. She looking like she need to go to the nearest rehab motherfucking center soon. I might need to go pick the bitch up and go take her and drop her the fuck off type shit. Poor AJ, for him to have a mother like Olivia and for him to have a father like Lorenzo, it is so sad. These kids are not asked to be born. They're innocent in situations that they're not asked to be brought and born into. They're born, a lot of babies are born into toxic situations. A lot of babies are born into entanglements or situationships. A lot of babies are not born these days out of love. A lot of these babies is not even born out of lust. They just be born out of drugs. Because a lot of people want to be on that shit. Yeah. Look at look at him. Look at this. I know y'all see this shit. Yeah, I know y'all see the difference in his resemblance. What the fuck is going on over there? You need to put the yak down, put the drink down, or pull whatever you got up, put it down. Don't pick it back up. You looking like a straight crackhead. Why you over there talking shit? Stand up, bitch. Hold your fucking nuts. If you got some. Cause you show is acting like you got a real fat pussy over there. That's right. That's right, Sharika. Hope I said your name right, sweetheart. Miss Cardwell. You damn right. That man was a part of those kids' life, and he was being about to be damned if that bitch ripped him away from his kids that he's been helped taking care of this whole entire time. Would you allow a female to do you like that? I've been a part of these kids' life since they've been born. And you think you finna rip and take them away from me? No, you not. No, you not. You might be able to try that with somebody else, but you ain't finna try that with me. And Olivia's lame ass excuse is that Antonisha put him up to shit. And even the fuck if she did, he still did it. He's the one that made the final decision. He's the one that followed through on it, and he's the one that made sure it happened. So he is the one that did it because he wanted to. He loved his kids. I don't care what nobody say. That's why he got him. It ain't got shit to do with her feeling like, oh, he just took the kids from me to hurt me. He took the kids from you to hurt you, but yeah, but you ain't did shit to get your kids back. So who you didn't want them. And it shows. This shit is sad, dude. And that's why I can't talk about this shit no more. I don't want to sit there and watch AJ be subjected to all kind of bullshit and it's altered him in the ways that he's not even supposed to be. It's altered him in a way that he was not supposed to grow up to be. Do y'all not know that certain traumatic situations can alter a person? The person that they was supposed to grow up and be, it takes it away from them, because what they've been subjected to, what they have been around, what has been allowed to happen to them. It changes them as a whole total human being. And that's so fucked up to me, that they wouldn't even allow to even have something that they brought up on themselves to even alter them. No, somebody else did it before they can even do it themselves. It's not that they put themselves in a situation that's fucked up. Their parents did. And that's what makes it so bad. And it alters who they're supposed to be at an early age. It takes a 360 turn and it changes them from that point. And it makes them something totally different from who they were supposed to originally be. And that is so messed up. That's messed up, y'all. What's up, Kelly? That is not right. I don't want to look at that shit. I got kids. That's messed up. He's 4. He's talking a lot. He's expressing himself a lot. I thank God for that. Because the way that she set up, he would need to have a voice box. He would need to be able to say something because she does not protect him. So he really would need to be able to say something. And I thank God that he has a voice and he's able to express himself. I thank God that he's able to tell if somebody's doing something to him, because he would need that. If he didn't have that, a lot of stuff could have been and happened to AJ. And would nobody know? Not even her, because she wouldn't even care. This is the same bitch that gave her child a lollipop after Dante took her outside for a walk. And she came in there crying. And all this fool had to say was that, oh, she didn't want to come back in. But you don't even know if that was really the reason why your child was crying or not. You only know that because that's what the fuck he told you. And then you give her a sucker. And then all of a sudden after that day, he just gone. He's not nowhere in the picture no more. That happened on a Sunday. By Wednesday, he wasn't her boyfriend no more. What kind of shit is that, dude? And then she's being real weird. You're so gorgeous. Oh, she's just so pretty. Oh, she's so pretty. Like, bitch, what you trying to do? You trying to sell something, bitch? The fuck you got going on over there, ho? Sell your own fucking self, you stupid, pathetic, trifling ass cunt. Oh, you're just so pretty. Oh, you're just so gorgeous. You're just so this. You're so that. You're so this. What's up, Lisa? That shit is weird, bitch. You over there being mean to AJ, he gonna black your eye one day. No, I take that back. You're not gonna be able to see him in his teenage years. He's gonna be gone from you. You're not gonna make it to his teenage years with him. Not even with a Kalani. They ain't gotta worry about being no dropouts, because you're gonna make sure that the first year of school that AJ's into school, you're gonna make sure that you be late. He's not gonna be at school on time. He's gonna always be tardy. He's gonna always be absent, and you're gonna get brought up on truancy charges. CPS is definitely gonna come. You're not gonna make it to their teenage years. You're not gonna even make it until nobody gets out of elementary school. You're not gonna even make it until I don't even see you making it before Kalani gets into elementary school. She's just 2. I don't see you making it. Not because I wish bad things upon your behavior. It's your behavior tells it all. I'm not sitting here wishing bad things on you. I'm telling you that your behavior is letting me know exactly what your demise is going to be, because your behavior, you're set and you're stuck in it. You're stuck in your ways and you're not trying to change. So with you being stuck and stagnant the way that you are, the only thing that's going to happen next is you're going to be back in jail. And then once you have this baby, you're not going to get your tubes tied. So there's going to be a 7th child. You're going to be like the new Chrissy around this bitch. You're already pushing up with her. You're trying to catch up with her as we speak now. You already have more than Jasmine. God, I hope that baby comes out all right and cool, because you've been talking a lot of shit about other people's kids being slow and shit. You better hope that baby don't come out slower than a motherfucker. You better hope that the baby don't come out with Down syndrome, because you claim that AJ had it. You better hope that you didn't claim that for that child that you're pregnant with and that baby come out with Down syndrome. Be careful with the things that you speak out of your mouth. You're cursing yourself as you speak. You really are. So you might want to be mindful to the things that you say. You said that people, when they upload AI pictures, they look like Netta. Well, upload your mama's picture. She just gonna look like the white version of Netta. Upload her, and let's go from there. Let's go from there. And your daughter looks just like your mother. She sure do. So she must look like her grandfather, your mother's daddy. So before you start getting her with your slick ass mouth, bitch, talking about AI pictures and black women looking like Netta when they upload an AI picture, upload your mother. She's a white version of Netta. Okay? And we can just start and go from there. So she want to be funny, bitch. We gonna be funny. I done told your ass before. Okay? I done told your ass before, you over there looking like a Cabbage Patch doll. Somebody said you look like a breast doll, they fucking lied. Bitch, you look every bit of a Cabbage Patch doll. You do. Okay? With that shit on your head. Now, you might want to pipe all the way down and stop talking all reckless with your mouth, because black women don't look like Netta when they upload pictures as AIs, bitch, okay? But maybe your mama do. Maybe she do. Get it together. And keep your slick ass mouth to yourself. Okay, bitch? Because the harasser says she's going to go file harassment charges. This is funny shit. This is the most funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. People that harass each other are going to go file harassment charges on each other. Or people that are lying, saying that I think they're both doing scare tactics. I think it's both all bullshit. I don't think nobody's putting no cases on no motherfucking body. I think both of these motherfuckers are liars. Yeah. And anything for a click and a view, they would say, because Olivia knows that she ain't got a case and the other fool knows she ain't got one either. So I'm just trying to figure this shit out as to how this is going to play out. Then again, I really don't give a flying fuck, because I see that these people don't have nothing better to do with their time but hop online and say how much motion they got. Meanwhile, their motion stemmed from one individual beating this clown, Olivia. Olivia. And then this bird brain bitch, she just says, oh, you bitches can't get views unless you're talking about me. If people was to come listen to anything that you say, they wouldn't listen about anything that you got going on. They won't listen about the things about me. Bitch, including your dumb ass, huh? That's how you know. Stupid. Your slow ass. Yeah. I mean, like, you cannot make this shit up. Y'all need to come better with y'all little comebacks. Y'all got these little elementary. I can't even call it. Bitch, no, you're not even smarter than a fifth grader, so I'm not going to put that on them kids. Them kids are smarter. Honey, you're dumb. Slow ass. You call people slow and stupid and stuff? Okay, let's go. This girl's carrying a whole baby inside of her, talking those things out of her mouth. She just better hope that she ain't got to take care of no special needs child. That's all I got to say. Uh-huh. You just better hope that you don't have to. While you be saying all these mean things out of your face, AJ already loves CPS coming around. Oh, well, he's going to love them when they come to the schoolhouse. Mm-hmm. He's going to love it when he comes to the schoolhouse. I guess I pissed E-Ballard off. Well, oh, well. You'll be all right. Just don't come off into my chat talking about some, having excuses for Zolo. Should nobody have any excuses for Zolo? Zolo is a grown-ass man, dog, that's choosing to be a deadbeat, and nobody can stop him from being a father but him. Nobody could stop him from being a father but him. Nobody could stop him from being a father but him. If he chooses not to exercise his rights, then his rights won't be exercised. If he chooses to be a deadbeat, then he's just going to be a deadbeat. Olivia has nothing to do with him not being present. He has something to do with him being absent. And it's his fault, not hers. I don't give a fuck what she does. If he chooses not to go to the courthouse and take her ass to court, or if he chooses not to put his ass on child support, then that means that he's just clearly talking and not talking about a damn thing. He's just running his dick suckers. Hence why his baby mama allegedly said that she's seen him sucking his homeboy's dick in the car. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Don't make an excuse for a grown ass man. Cause you won't know you and yeah. Cause that'll make me feel like you'll make an excuse for your grown ass son that chooses to be a deadbeat, and you'll be okay with him being one because he feels in his mind like, yeah, you'll be one of those mothers be like, oh, I don't think that's my grandbaby. Well, bitch, go get a swab. You don't need your son. Go swab your mouth and go swab that baby's mouth, and then you go from there. I don't think that's my grandbaby. A mother knows. Some mothers do know, and some mothers don't know what the fuck they be talking about either. So go get a DNA test, and you'll find out right then and there. But yeah, we don't make excuses for grown ass men that want to be deadbeats, just like we don't make excuses for grown ass bitches that want to be deadbeats either. So if you could sit there and be so cool with calling her a deadbeat and saying that she's not trying to do shit for her kids, then how could you sit up there and say what the fuck Zolo and be so cool with Zolo and say, oh, I don't blame him, he should protect his peace. Fuck his fucking peace. His piece that he put off in that bitch should have been protected. It should have had some contraceptives on top of it, and we wouldn't be having this conversation. Make excuses for a grown ass man is something I would never do. And should no grown ass woman that should want to have to deal with a deadbeat for her children should make an excuse for another deadbeat ass man either. That makes no damn sense at all. Period. He should protect his peace. What? He should protect his peace. He should stop putting substance in his body that don't belong so he won't be looking like a crackhead. Tell him that. The fuck? Talking about he should protect his peace because she's hard to deal with. The fuck out of here. So that little boy deserves not to have a father because his mother's a bitch. And the man it should be okay for the man to be all right with walking away and not being a part of his kid's life because of who he don't want to deal with. Get out of here, dude. That don't even make no damn sense. This shit is childish. Shit don't make no sense. That's how you know people have some type of disdain for, like, yeah, it's how you know when people really don't like a person because they'll feel like that shit is right when they know it's wrong. He is. Ella. He's a disgrace for not taking care of AJ or that little girl that was here first. He has a daughter. His daughter was born first, and she don't get shit either. She don't get nothing. My baby mama's is straight. My kids is straight. I got this money over here. Me and Donna, my wife. I love my wife. You know what I'm saying? I can't, you haters, y'all just be hating off of my emotion. When people don't have nothing going on, this is what they do. They get on here and talk about the people with motion. Bitch ass nigga, fuck you. You won't even hold your nuts or your dick because you dickless. You bitch. You won't even go take care of your son. But you on here talking and popping all of that shit. Exactly, Lee. They choose these partners and then sit up here and say what they don't want to deal with. He chose to lay down and have sex with that girl and get her pregnant. Now he want to sit here and try to play like he trying to do something. He ain't trying to do nothing. He ain't trying to do shit. Zello's a bitch. Okay, that's what he is. That's what he's always been. All right, hence why he blocked me off of his StreamYard, just like his baby mama did. Yeah, don't come in here trying to defend no deadbeat. We don't defend deadbeats over here. We talk about deadbeats over here. So we're not defending any. And I'm not a part of the Olivia hate train. I don't hate Olivia. I don't want bad things to happen to Olivia. I might want bad things to happen to the dumb bitch, but if the bitch want dumb shit, bad things to happen to her, it will. It will come full circle. I don't have to wish anything up on her or want anything to happen to her. That's not my forte. That part of the game I don't play. Okay? Y'all may hate her guts and may want bad shit to happen to her, whatever the fucking case may be. But no, bitch, I speak from real logic. Yeah, everybody gets it over here. Nobody is exempt. I leave nobody out. I leave everybody gets get this tongue lashing. Deadbeats get it over here. They sure do. Deadbeats get it over here. So he's not excluded. He's a part of the deadbeat crew. He's the first bitch ass nigga that Olivia had that actually he had already had his channel lit first. So I'm not gonna say that she made and built his channel. No, she did. But those subscribers he got over there, honey, he didn't have those subscribers over there. Oh no, he did not. Oh no, he was not in no thousands of no subscribers with that whack ass music over there. No, he wasn't. Uh-uh. People know him from from exploiting Olivia. People know him from getting on her, exposing her business and talking about what was going on in her house and all of that type of shit. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Zolo Bands. You know what I'm saying? Here my cash app. Look at that ass. He ain't no man. He's a bitch. Any man that's willing to get on her and expose anything about a woman that he's done slept with, dealt with, or done had a baby with, he's a bitch. And any woman that partakes in his bitch ass sassy behavior, she's a bitch too. I don't blame him. You don't blame him for being a deadbeat? Well, I don't blame nobody in your life for being a deadbeat towards any of the children that you had to be around or deal with either. I hope all of they fatherless asses had a good fatherless ass life, since that's cool to say. I don't blame him. He should protect his peace. Oh, really? Fuck his peace. And you too, because that don't even make no damn sense. Protect his peace. So we just coddling deadbeats around here? It's okay for deadbeats to be deadbeats, right? Because you don't like a person. So, oh yeah, she don't deserve to have. Oh, I don't blame him for not dealing with her because I don't like her ass anyway. So he don't have to. No, yes, he should. He should deal with her and his child because he should have laid down with her. He should have laid down with her. He should have had unprotected sex with her. So if he could have dealt with her during the sex, and he could deal with her after the sex, that he done got her ass pregnant. Yeah. And now that he's a father, he should stand up. AJ's peace is not being protected over there. You want to know why? Because he's over there getting popped in all types of shit by a random ass man that's not his father. Okay. AJ ain't got no peace. He ain't got no daddy. He ain't got no mama. Shit, he ain't got nothing. Poor baby. Poor baby. Oh man, I feel sorry for little Angelo. I feel sorry for that baby. You know, we say a lot of little things about little Mr. Angelo, but he's a child. He's innocent. He's been subjected to a lot of things that he was not supposed to be subjected to at a young age. His behaviors come from not being corrected or, redirected. So therefore, what should we expect? My heart goes out to a child that does not have at least one parent that they could actually, man, I feel sad now. I feel sad. I feel sad. Yeah, I feel sad for him. I'm all stopped up, y'all, but yeah, I feel sad for that baby. I do. And I don't know what to say from this standpoint. I don't see anything changing from anybody's side. I don't see anything changing from his daddy's side. I don't see anything changing from his mom's side. I just see that little boy just growing up in the world, just gonna have to govern himself. Some people have to grow up and have to just maneuver through life however they can. By people that they are around. Oh man, I hate this. I don't even want to talk about this shit no more. I'm getting upset. This is not good. This is not good. This is bad. This is really bad. To see a child not have not one sane parent, it bothers me. Because how could that child go through life without having not even just one sane parent or a parent that can actually act like one and be one? That little boy is going to have to learn through the influences of others, and those influences might not be so good. And if he's not strong-minded, which he's young, he hasn't gotten there yet, he's going to be easily influenced by others, and he's going to do things that he's not supposed to do. That's why I don't want nothing too bad to happen to the point to where CPS have to come out and take them. Like, I don't want AJ to be over the stove pouring seasoning into a damn pot like he's cooking and his mother's in the other room on live talking about bitches that don't like her, and Kalani does not come in there and tell her what her brother's in there doing, and he ends up getting third-degree burns on his body. Like, I don't want that type of shit to happen. But if but if what was I about to say? But if he goes to school, he's really going to sit up there and most definitely, when he goes to school, he's definitely going to express certain things about certain situations. He is. He's going to express certain things about certain situations. Oh yeah, Legend 2. Yes, Queen. Legend 2. He's going to express these things when he goes to school, and it's going to be a problem. Most definitely so. And that's what's going to get them people to come out there, and that's what's going to get those people to take those kids. That's why I'm simply saying, I don't wish anything bad upon anybody, but the behaviors that we seeing right now in real time coming from her, I mean, coming from her, it's going to go down. When he gets his ass off in the school and they send CPS up there and they start questioning him when she's not around, he's going to tell everything that he needs to tell. He really is. And her ass is gonna be in jail. They gonna end up. I don't know who's gonna get those kids. I don't know if Stella's gonna get her grandkids. Raquel got her own kids. So you put people in situations to where, of course, they wouldn't want their relatives to go off, or niece, nephews, or whatever the case may be, go off into the system, or they don't want their grandkids to go off into the system. Or people got their own lives and stuff like that. Then they have to stop their own lives to put your kids in the mix of theirs and have to worry about how they're gonna have extra money and all of this type of stuff. Like, this bitch is not thinking about all of this type of stuff. She's not. She's just thinking about herself. She's just thinking about herself and herself only. Nothing else. Lisa, what you talking about? Go love on my babies. My babies are loved on every day. What are you talking about? And her mama don't need to get the kids. Well, if she don't get them, then they'll be going off into foster care. I guess. I guess that's what will be happening. But yeah, I most definitely feel sorry for any child that's fatherless out here, or any child that's motherless out here, because you got some motherless kids out here too. Ryan, Robin, and Christian, they're motherless. Well, they're motherless to a certain extent. Their real mother, their actual mother that actually gave birth to them, she gives no fucks about them, and it shows. Her actions displays it. Her whatever she has not been doing that she should have been doing in the first place, she has not been doing. She gets on here and talk a good game, but yet the game that she talks is not it's played out. It is played out. The game over. All of that. Oh, you guys, I was such a good mom. You guys seen how much of a good mom that I was when I had my kids, you guys. When I had my kids, I was such a good mom. You guys seen all the things I did for them. We seen you do a lot of things that you shouldn't have did. We seen you not take your kids to school. We seen you cut off a Robin's hair. We seen you do a lot of foul ass shit. We seen you and Gerard be in toxic situations. We seen guns being drawn out on each other. We seen y'all cheating on one another. We seen a lot of shit. Oh, because I was sad. Oh, okay. I am sad, Miss Lisa. And I know you weren't being mean. I just wanted to see what you were saying, honey. But yeah, I am indeed sad. I feel very sad, Miss Lisa. I do. Because you know what? This doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. That I'm sitting here watching this in real time, and I'm watching kids being altered for no reason. And that's why I said that I have to take myself and my time and do something different, because this is not the type of stuff that I want to promote. There are women that do things that they're supposed to do. There are men that do things that they're supposed to do. There are in every race, not just in the black race, but me as a black woman, this is not what I'm willing to promote moving forward, because this is bullshit. You got women that actually really do think that Zolo being the way that he is okay because of the woman that they don't like. And I can't fuck with that. I think that every child deserves to have both parents in their life, biological parents. Regardless whether one be messed up in one way or the other, it is what it is. I believe that if you lay down and make kids, that you should be responsible and know that it's your obligation to take care of them. And that you're supposed to be present and not absent. You know what I'm saying? And it just don't make any sense. What's up, Stephanie? You know, I don't like this. I don't. This is not the type of mother that I am, and it's not the type of women or mothers that I want to be entwined with in any type of shape or form. I don't. I'm not a perfect mother. I'm not, and I never will be one. There are room for me to grow as well. But what I will tell you is this shit right here, this shit is unacceptable. I would never make excuses for a man to not be a father to his child, just like I would never make excuses for a woman that chooses to be a piss poor mother. And that bitch is the one that carried that child for as long as she carried that child and actually gave that child life. She actually gave that child, when she decided to carry that baby, for that baby to be born into this world and actually hear that child's first breath, if she could be a deadbeat to that child, that really makes my skin boil. More than a man deciding to be a deadbeat, because you actually had to carry that child. As a woman, as a mother, you actually had to carry that child. And that child was actually in you for 9 months before that child came out of you. And for you to be a deadbeat to that baby, that really blows me more than a man being a deadbeat. It blows me either both ways, but for the mother to be one, boy, we are the ones that carry the babies. So for you to actually have that baby in you for all that time, and that baby come out of you, and you be that way towards that child, man, you gotta be yeah. It's gotta be something wrong with your ass. It's nothing cool about anybody being a deadbeat. It's not. You have rights as a person to make sure that you do what you're supposed to do. If the father of your children is not helping you, assisting you, and you're struggling, you as a mother, you are the mother. You are the adult. So that you can stop struggling, you will see to it that you go and put that man on child support. First, you'll see to it, ask him, see if he's going to be a willing participant, which you shouldn't have to ask him shit. But if he's one of those motherfuckers that you got to ask, or you try to compromise or try to come to a common ground with, if you choose to do that first, and so be it. But if you see he's not willing to budge, or if he's he's not doing what you asked him to do, or if he's inconsistent, he's not being consistent with picking up the child or spending time with the child, or seeing to it that if you say the child is in need of something, you're not able to get it, he get it for them, that you put their asses on child support. Why would you sit up there and struggle with just like Jasmine's stupid ass? This bitch, listen here. Since you want to be talked about so much and we don't give a fuck about you, Jasmine, it's okay. And you need to just be okay with that, but you're not. So you just dox yourself because you want to be doxxed. I hope they send those people over there for Billy, because Billy need to be picked up because you're not taking care of him like you're supposed to. Not only that, you would think that the room that she got Legendary and Aiden in with Ava, that she would have put the 3 girls off in that damn room and put those boys off in that smaller room with each other. But no, she wants to be talked about so bad. And you know what? They like to be talked about. I think it's very sick that these bitches like to be talked about in the same sentence when we're talking about Edo shit, edophile shit. It's really sickening to me. It makes me wonder what the fuck kind of shit you on. Because bitch, listen here. That room is big enough for those girls' beds to be off in there, where you got the boys off in the room with your daughter. Your daughter should have been off in that room with their sister. And those boys should have been in the room where you got the girls at. You boy. In that small ass stanky apartment. I know it stinks in there. It's all compacted. It's all tight up in that bitch from the first to the second to the third floor. She has Legendary, Aiden, and Ava in one room with each other. Hey, Melody. Instead of her having Ava, Amaya, and Kaylin in that room with each other, she has Aiden, Legendary, and Ava in a room with each other. And then Amaya and Kaylin is in that other room with each other. when it should be the other fucking way around. And the only reason why that clown did that is because she wants somebody to talk about her. Nobody's been paying this broad no attention. So any and everything that she can do, she's been doing, like doxing her place. So when they start sending people to that place, bitch, don't get on, you guys. People are sending CPS to my house. You guys, CPS came here knocking on the door for me and the kids. You guys, they sent somebody over here saying that I don't take care of Bentley. So she premature doxed herself on purpose. She's just showed us all of the outside of the townhouses that she stays in. She described the fact that it's by a pond, a lake, or whatever the case may be. And she has gave us a whole walkthrough tour of that small ass 3-story townhouse for her big ass and those 5 kids. The kids are cramped up in rooms together like sardines. And we have one baby girl off in the room with her brothers instead of being in the room with her sisters. If your simple-minded bitch ass was going to downsize, how come your dumb ass didn't downsize to the point to where your kids, your girls would have the bigger room because you have 3 of them, and all 3 of the girls should be in the room with each other. Your daughter should not be in the room with your kid. But this is what she wanted us to talk about, y'all. Y'all get what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Jasmine wanted us to use this as commentary for her because she's a piss poor ass trifling ogre over there. So she wanted us to speak on this topic. So that's why she wanted us to. That's why she showed us that A was in the room with her brothers instead of being in the room with her sisters. This is what she wants us to talk about. This is the commentary that she wants us to speak on when it pertains to her, about how she got Ava in the room with her brothers and not in the room with her sisters. You know, it's been very dead over there. Just like that kinesiology degree. She said, oh, you guys, look at all of my accomplishments on the wall. Bitch, and none of those accomplishments are beneficial to you in this day and time. So we gives no fucks. Burn the kinesiology degree. You're not using it. So just burn it. Put it in the bonfire and burn it. If you had a fireplace, throw that bitch off in there and use it for wood. Okay? You're not getting the traction that you're looking for over there because the traction is on this piss poor bitch, Olivia. And you want some of that smoke, don't you? That's why your ass came out here many, many months ago before you came out here with the miscarriage. You came out here with the story of you were pregnant then. Yeah, oh, you guys, I was pregnant. I had a miscarriage. We didn't give a fuck about it because you didn't give a fuck about yourself either. Ain't no telling what you did or what you done or whatever happened or what did not happen. You showed us some shit, bitch. I say, suck it up, buttercup. We don't care. Keep your legs closed. Stop messing with the random caveman around here. And stop saying that you're not like Olivia because you choose to be sneaky, or not necessarily sneaky because you don't show you being a hoe. Just because you don't show you not being a hoe don't mean you're not one. Yeah. Just because you don't show random men coming out and in don't mean they're not coming out and in over there. Let's be very fucking clear. Yes. Oh, you said, you threw shade. You said, oh, this place ain't got roaches, but bitch, they got a big ass caveman off in a 3-story apartment that's gonna be beating down the stairs, and those people's gonna be getting mad, especially if they share walls with you. You show it's funny. Stop tuning into a bitch that you say that you don't like. Stop tuning into that bitch that put that harassment charge on you before you catch you another one, dummy. While you trying to throw shade, you follow the lone leader. You follow the leader, bitch. Now you on the Yanni. Now you're a part of the Yanni gang, bitch. You a lame, weak ass bitch. You really are. You're willing to fuck with anybody that's not. You're willing to mess with anybody that don't like Olivia, even if they don't like your ass too, right? The same way that you hooked up with Olivia when it came against Chrissy and me. You small-minded ass bitch. Yeah. Get the fuck off her dick over there. Stop trying to suck her dick. Oh, Yanni, she motivated me to lose weight. And bitch, you still ain't gonna lose it. So what kind of motivation is that? Tweedledee and Tweedledum and Tweedle stupid. It don't make no sense. Oh, you guys, I think that by me working out really worked me over. Yeah, you did, you dumb bitch, because you're pregnant. Only a dumb bitch like you would decide to start exercising and trying to lose all of this weight while being pregnant. Oh, you guys, the baby is going to be coming soon. We know. The baby might come early. Yeah, you better say that baby's gonna come early because you lied about your due date, right? You lied about when people are saying the baby's coming in June. If that baby coming in June, then that baby's gonna come a whole entirely month late, early. That baby ain't coming no fucking June. That baby's coming in July. And she better go on her and say that that baby might come early because yeah, she done lied about how many weeks she is. That bitch still saying she 25 weeks today. That bitch is way farther than 25 weeks. Let's go. Oh yeah, that bitch is about to bust, but not in June, July. Now, if that baby do come in June, it's because maybe she done had some complications. Maybe she got preeclampsia, and they decide to take the baby early. Yeah, but she better get up and conjure up these stories real fast because these months is going by, honey. We're already in May. Ooh, July is coming tomorrow. No, fuck that. July is coming like in the next 5 minutes. Y'all ready? Let's gear up. Let's go into July. Yeah. Oh, now you ready to buy stuff for your baby? How come you ain't been bought stuff for your baby? That baby been in your belly this whole time. You just now deciding to go buy? I mean, she most definitely is, Vaughn. I mean, all of them. Three Stooges. The fuck? Hey, Miss Toby, how you doing? Exactly. So she said now she's putting her titles. Oh, the baby's gonna be here soon. We know the baby's gonna be here soon, clown. You need to tell the father that you've been lying to the whole time. Tell the real father who that it's really his baby. Like you called and told him that it was his baby, and then you got pissed off because the baby mom popped up, and then you called the baby ugly, and that baby gonna look just like that baby when that baby come out. That baby gonna look just like that baby you call ugly. Just like her. I mean, identical even. I mean, that's gonna be their sibling, so why not? I'm just saying, Joey, come get your other baby. Don't wait till that baby turn two. Joey, you have a chance to start over again. Joey, don't let your second born child with Olivia go without seeing you for 2 years or 4. Don't you do it now. Are you still trying to locate her or not? Have you seen her? Mhm. Well, she's over there telling her mama no 1,000,000 times. No, no. Kalani, yeah. That's all I heard Kalani saying. Kalani got scared when she seen that man. That's why you need to stop bringing all those random ass men around her. She got terrified when she seen that dude. She didn't know if he was gonna let that dude take her outside for a walk or not. She was just crying. I ain't never seen y'all. I ain't never about to call her Yanni, Lord. I ain't never see Kalani act like that. But I forgot that is where she got her name from. So that's probably why I was about to call her Yanni because that's where she got it from. It's just a weird, sick obsession. It's just kind of strange. Not kind of, it really is. These bitches are weird. But anyways, the end of what month? You said this month. Well, that baby will damn sure be like 2 months early then. So hey, that baby's coming in July. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. You said the baby's coming in the end of this month. Oh, well, whose baby is that supposed to be? Gerard's? Hmm. Whose baby would that be? Gerard's baby? If that baby coming May? Would that be a Gerard baby? Is that what you're trying to say? Huh. That would be interesting. But we know that that's not the truth, so we're not going to put that out there. However, Joey is definitely the baby's father. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it too. Mhm. So if your story is that Gabriel Bay is the father, he's not. But you can feel like he is, and that's your prerogative to feel that way and think that way. I'm not here to convince you otherwise, other than me telling you that I feel, and I'm going to stick and stay with the fact that Joey is the father of that child, and that baby is going to be born in the early part of July. People are saying May, people are saying June. I say July. I say July. Uh-huh. I say July. Um, Most definitely so. But you said, oh, that was a new one to me. The end of this month is May. It's May. So whose baby would that be? This was a new one. I heard June. I haven't heard May, but I heard June though, for sure. I heard August. Uh-huh. But I never heard May. That's a new one for me. Whose baby is that one? She said she was messing with Gerard, but notice she ain't said it's his. She was lying about sleeping with him. Mm. You think that she was lying about sleeping with him? I don't think she was lying at all, Vaughn. I think she really did sleep with him. I think he most definitely would have spent the block. It's funny that people don't think that he would actually have fucked her. And that is so that is mind-boggling to me. It's and the reason of it being is because I have explained this before. People will say, well, why would he mess up what he has with Antonisha for Olivia? Why would he leave Antonisha and go marry Olivia and make her still the same side bitch that she was, and then come back while he's still married to Olivia, and she has to wait for him to get a divorce from Olivia for her to become his wife? How is that so fucking hard to believe? How is that hard to believe? If that man, Gerard, I'm talking about Gerard, if that man was fucking with Antonisha and left Antonisha and went back and married Olivia and still made her and kept her, the side bitch, Antonisha, she still remained and stayed in her spot, in her place, and did not move. He went and married Olivia. He went and married Olivia. He went and married Olivia and still kept Antonisha as the side bitch. And she became his woman while he was still married to Olivia. And he was still able to go back to her. What makes you think that he ain't went and fucked Olivia? How is that so hard to understand and comprehend that he did fuck her again? How is that so hard to believe? He married Olivia while he was supposedly been messing with Antonisha, while he was with Olivia. But people have said, oh, he was with Antonisha first. And when I hear this, I'm thinking to myself, so was he with Antonisha before he started fucking with Olivia and got Olivia pregnant with 3 kids? Or are you saying that they broke up and he was messing with Antonisha, but still somehow went and started fucking back with Olivia and married Olivia and still made her the side bitch, and she still stuck and stayed like a dumb bitch and waited for him to get a divorce from Olivia for her to become the wife, and y'all say that that's not possible? Oh, it very the fuck much is possible. Because, oh yeah, it sounds like 2 dumb bitches for sure. And I'm just gonna call a spade, honey. Everybody's against over here because right is right, wrong is wrong. We're gonna speak correctly and properly over here. So you mean to tell me that that's not possible? Oh yes, the fuck it is, because it was possible for him to leave Antonisha and go marry Olivia. He went and left her. He left her. He left her. And he went and married Olivia. And he still kept her as the side bitch, and she remained in her position until she could become the wife. If y'all want to take it there, let's go. Y'all want to take it there? Do y'all really want to go there? Do y'all really want to go there? And do y'all really want to go there? Y'all have to understand the timeline as to what happened. He went and married Olivia on Antonisha. He made Olivia his fucking wife while she stood there and stayed there and remained there for him to come back to her. For him to come back to her, still being married to Olivia. He was still married to Olivia when they got together. For how many years before they supposedly got this divorce? And then when did she become the wife? Because y'all say that she's the wife, but I've never seen no marriage certificates, and I'm not gonna look for none either because I don't give a fuck enough to. I don't care to. I don't. Y'all say that they're married. So she waited for him to get a divorce for those years that she was with him fighting with this bitch. But going back and forth to the courthouse and shit. And y'all gonna sit here and tell me that y'all believe that he didn't smash just yet last year? Man, you gotta be kidding. You gotta be kidding me. What does the other kids got to do with him smashing her? They don't have shit to do with shit. Just like it ain't got shit to do with Dante smashing her, with Gamer Bay smashing her. You cannot put a man on such a high pedestal that went and married Olivia and went back to Antonisha, and she still was a side bitch and she was the wife. Like, you cannot make this shit up. You just can't. Of course he fucked. He did. He did all of the things Olivia said that he did. Y'all say, well, how come she didn't catch him on a ring camera? Because evidently she didn't have one. She just got one. She just got one. She was lying about not having a ring camera. And why would that foolish ass fool be going over there knowing that she got a ring camera for her to be able to catch him on footage? Do you really think that he will be dumb enough to go somewhere where a camera's going to catch him? Hell no, he's not going to. That's why she wasn't able to get him on no camera, because here's the thing, that if she would have caught him on a camera and exposed him for being over there, him and Antonisha would most definitely be the fuck done right now. At least I would hope so. Or would they be? I don't know. Because she did take him, even though she did take him back, even though he left and dipped on her ass and married Olivia. I mean, I'm just saying. You don't think they married Melody? Hell, I don't know nothing about them being married. You know, people get on this internet and say whatever the fuck they want to say, and just people just take it and run with it. But if you ain't in these people's everyday life to know what the fuck going on with them, or if they ain't told you, then you don't know what's going on in their life. You just speculating, assuming. Just like people are speculating, assuming. We can speculate, assuming that those kids is better off over there with their daddy. But do we really know that? We don't know that shit either. We really don't know. We on the outside looking in, and we only know from what they show. And people do know that people get on the internet, flex in front all the fucking time and be fraudulent. So, I mean, we can only know from what we see, what they show, and that's it. If you're not in their everyday life to know what's going on with them or not, then you would know for sure. But I'ma say for sure. Oh no, that bitch ain't lying about him spinning no block over there. He most definitely did go over there in that honey pot. He did. He most definitely did. That's his baby mama that he got 3 kids with. He was with her for damn near 10 years. So yeah, he most definitely fucked her again last year. He most definitely had inappropriate conversations with her last year. He did. He did all of the things that she said that he done. He did it. I don't know why it's hard to believe, because I mean they're both idiots in the situation dealing with Gerard. Gerard is the player. He's the pimp. He's the Mac in this shit. He's the one got both of them. Evidently. Evidently so. Oh yeah, he most definitely spent the block, and she let him. And she gonna let him do it again if he wants to. He's gonna do it again. But I don't think, but then again, I don't know. But then I'm not gonna say that, because hell, he did it before. Yeah. People cannot sit here and say, oh, he's just such a stand-up guy. He was fucking cheating on Olivia. Olivia was cheating on him. He was toxic in a relationship with her, just like she was toxic with him. And just because a man moves from one relationship to another one does not mean that nothing. A man is gonna be different from the different chicks that he deal with, because of the person, the type of situation that he may be in, and the way that that woman may be, or whatever the case may be. But if he's a dog, he's gonna be a dog whether he be with her or whether he be with Antonisha. Oh well, Lisa said that Gerard said they was married in September. You know, a lot of people say that they married and claim husbands and wives that they're not really married to. What you looking for? Hey, Miss Taurus, how you doing? Yeah, this is crazy, y'all. Maybe these grown people get themselves together. I encourage them to do so. I want nothing but the best for people. I understand that we all go through different walks of life and we all deal with different things and we all deal with, we all deal with different stuff or whatever the case may be. I don't want to wish anything bad on nobody. I want people to do the right thing as to what they're supposed to do. We are all too old and too grown to be walking around here making excuses for other grown people as to why they're not doing what they should do or why they're doing what they're doing. It's not no, it's not, I'm just being real and honest. In this situation with these individuals though, well, whatever he is doing, he is putting his money behind his mouth, and Olivia's not. She sure ain't, and she's not going to either. Vaughn, she's not going to. It's not in her plans to do so. Olivia has already showed us what she wants to do and what she's going to do, Vaughn, and that's nothing. She has already told us what it is, so there's really no moving forward with her. In those first three, she has already let us know that she has written them out. She has really like when I seen that she only had those those two bedrooms, that really made me feel some type of way. It made me feel like I was a fucking child, like thinking to myself, like, well, where's my room at? Like, how does one downsize like that with those? Like, how do you do that and be cool with that? Like, even if you feel like people are trying to write you out of your kid's life in any type of way, the only way that you could be written out or cast out of your kid's life if you decide to to quit. And that's just real talk. Because if she feels like whatever's being done between her and those kids is not right, then she will do something to make it right. She has no intentions to make it right because she knows she's wrong. And if she can't have Gerard, then she don't want those kids at all. Those kids have always been a pawn in her game. Go talk to your daddy. Go talk to you what you want. That's why a lot of us watch because we love the kids and want the moms to. I just want them to do better. I don't wish anything bad up on them. I'm a work in progress myself. I most definitely is with my own children. When I told you I had to leave the other day, I had to go up to school to get my oldest son or whatever the case may have been. He was all right, but I had to go up there and get him. Had a little situation or whatever that I had to go take care of or whatever. I want the best for any mother to have children. I want them to do right by themselves so then they could make sure they do right by their kids. I don't encourage no woman to be walking around here thinking that she does not deserve to be loved and that cared for because everyone deserves that type of they deserve it. Every person that's walking this earth deserves to be loved and cared for. And I hope that when they've been loved and cared for, that it's actually genuine. But at some point, you have to realize and understand that you have to grow up and that you can't be a kid and be childish forever and be ignorant. This little girl right here, Olivia, she is stuck and stagnant in her ways and she's not trying to do anything different. And this is where I have to get off of the train with her. Because, see, I don't hate the girl. I don't care for the things that she do. She will probably be an all right person if certain things may not have happened to her or whatever to make her feel a way to where she feels like she has to be this way. But I can't fuck with her. I just can't. And the whole little attitude that she got about black women, I can't fuck with that either because she's a black biracial woman her damn self. So I can't mess with that either. She's too full of herself. It's not nothing wrong with you having confidence within yourself because I want everybody to be confident within themselves. I want you to always think that you are her. You never should think that you're not, even if a million people tell you that you ain't. But at some point, it gets sickening and it gets disgusting to where all you do is everything is a comparison and competing, a competition with you. I'm not competing or comparing with your bitch ass, you cabbage patch doll. Fuck you. All I want from the girl is to stand up and do right by her children. The same way that she will want a man to do right, she should want herself to do right. She is not exempt. She needs to get it together. The same way with Jasmine, all this panhandling, begging shit that she be doing. You should be completely embarrassed. I'm not saying that people don't fall on hard times. Even if you have a partner, you could still fall. Y'all could still fall together on hard times and still need some help outside of the house. I'm not saying that does not happen, but patterns is a thing, and people will see patterns where you just not, you just full of shit. Y'all, what's up, Cancer? This girl came on here. I'm talking about Jasmine. 14 pieces of chicken. Those drumettes things, 14, 14, 14, 14 pieces of fucking chicken. 5 kids, 14 pieces of chicken. 5 kids, 14 little drumettes of chicken. Oh, you guys, I don't have my food stamps anymore. Well, you better go reapply for them. That's what you better do. You better go reapply for your food stamps so that you can get them back. Because, bitch, 14 drumettes, are you serious? 5 kids. Bitch, you can eat 14 drumettes your damn self. We done seen you and Chris eat a whole 60 piece. You have 30 and he have 30. So what was those 14 pieces of drumettes going to do for those kids? So are they getting 1 piece of chicken a piece or 2 pieces of chicken a piece? How is this working out for y'all in the house? Because, but you trying to be funny. And that's exactly why your trifling ass should go put Chris's ass on child support. Bitch, I wish the fuck I would have to downsize. See, this is the effects of her having to downsize due to her not having all the help that she needs to have. Because there's no way in hell that I'm gonna make my kids suffer because I won't go put a bitch ass nigga on child support that's supposed to be assisting and helping me to where, oh, his child is able to have room, but all of my other kids got to be cramped up because I have to downsize because I don't have the help that I need with one particular child that's in my house. So 14 little drumettes supposed to feed 5 kids. I mean, seriously, Melody, she had 1 pack of chicken and it was drumettes. Or it wasn't no big, no, what you call it? It was some drumettes type shit. 14 pieces. I counted. I sure no. She made sure that we counted them because she put them in and edited them real slow with her trifling punk ass. You trifling. That's why you walking around here looking like a big ass linebacker, bitch. She motivated me, bitch. She gonna motivate you not to do a bitch ass thing that weight is not going nowhere. Just like it never does. That weight gets on you off of you and you get it right back on you with your stress eating ass. But you gonna be stress eating over there. Talking about you ain't got no food stamps. Well, bitch, you done downsized to that small ass apartment. So bitch, you should have some money freed up. What you talking about? So you really gonna get on her with your trifling ass and show us that 1 package of meat? That's what I'm saying. She's intentionally doing things to bring attention her way because the attention is on Olivia. So these piss poor bitches got to come out with the most bogus, strangest, weirdest, punk ass storyline that they come out with. Just like her, come on, I don't have my food stamps anymore. So while she's pouring these drumettes off into this bowl, it's 14 pieces of drumettes. You know what drumettes are? Those little bitty pieces of chicken. Who's eating that shit? So they got she got 5 kids. So I guess they got 2 little pieces of drumettes, 2 pieces a piece, and then the sides of whatever she cooked. Really? Oh, I don't have my food stamps. Girl, you acting like food stamps is really eating, making money. You acting like them food stamps is really, really will fill up. Girl, them fucking food stamps you was probably receiving one even probably filling up your goddamn ice box. Oh, the food stamps that people used to get back in the day are something totally different from these days. Them food stamps is not hitting on shit. You might as well use cash, bitch, for real. Because just as quick as you go get the shit, all this, everything is hot up in prices. So it don't matter if you gotta pay taxes or not on them there on the food that you go get. You are still coming out of there with nothing. Damn near nothing. You might come out there with probably a meal or two, maybe. Maybe even 3, maybe. Stop trying to show us your struggle ass life, bitch, when you chose it. You pathetic, dude. Y'all go watch that video where she's slowly but surely letting us know that that's all she had to feed those kids. I don't have my food stamps anymore. Why not? Go get them. Remember, you're a single parent. So therefore, you should be able to go get you some food stamps, honey. You ain't got them because you didn't reapply for them. Well, you better reapply. You better go reapply so you can get what you need. Because what you think you finna be in need on here? Oh, you guys, I don't have any money. She's gonna be coming here pretty soon talking about what she ain't got money for. Watch. She's gonna be coming here pretty soon talking about how much money that she ain't got and how she needs some money to help her with a deposit, or how she's lacking this and how she's lacking that. But you downside, so you shouldn't be lacking anything. You should have money freed up. You know what, Debbie? It's a possibility that she has been doing it. You know, bitches that do that, honey. If you get food stamps, you need to make sure that I would never get food stamps and make sure I sell the motherfuckers and I have food for my household, but if somebody's having food for theirs. How is it that you gonna make sure that somebody else's household is filled up, their shit is filled up, but yours is on E? Now what you looking for? Huh? He always wants some snacky. But yeah, if that's what she was doing, shame on her, because you should always make sure that your ice box is filled up if you partaking in those type of situations, honey. But if you a fool that do that and make sure that somebody else got a full ice box full of food, and you sit there trying to figure out how you gonna do it, like giving your kids those little bitty drumettes. I know for a fact that those kids got a bigger appetite than that. Hell, she feeds legendary more than that. I mean, let's just be clear. Legendary is not gonna go without eating anything. What you trying to do? You childish. So you finna go? Now what you talking about then? That's crazy. That's why those kids are skinny, especially Ava. Ava's got some problems that need to be seen by the doctor, honey. But Ava just could be a skinny girl though, too. She just could be a skinny girl with high metabolism, but she just look very thin and thorough. She looks like she's about 4 years old instead of 8. She looks like she's about 5 years old instead of 8 years old. She looks very small for her age. Like, I don't know how much she weigh, but honey, I don't think she weighs as much as an 8-year-old supposed to weigh. She is very tiny. She's very small. But if you look at Amaya's not all that big either, but she still looks like what she's supposed to look like for her age, though. And so does Kaylin. Ava's the only one that looks malnourished a little. She looks like she doesn't eat as much. She's probably a very picky eater. She might have some sensory problems or something, may not want to eat certain things. I don't know. Girl, them food stamps is not, girl. People will understand after a while. Things are not what they think that they are. People are really thinking that people out here living for free off of government assistance. You're sadly fucking mistaken. It's not like it used to be at all. Honey, you got to work for the shit that they give you, or your ass is not going to get it. And any little bit of money that you receive, that you are obtaining, they're going to make sure that they deduct that shit from what you're not going to get from them. And it could be $1, and that dollar could be like $100 for them on some real shit. So yeah, you just have to think about certain things and wonder if it's worth it or not, and to see if you still want to obtain, if you still want to get it or not. Because I mean, certain shit you can just do by your damn self, or it'll look like you might as well just do it by your damn self, because what the fuck we got going on here type shit. But when you have the type of mindset like Jasmine is stuck and complacent within what she has going on, so that, oh, I don't have my food stamps, bitch. Don't nobody care. Because what if food stamps are not available for you to receive? Or are you gonna sing that song every single day that you cook a meal that you ain't got no food stamps to justify why you're giving such small portions to your children? Or are you gonna go out and make some shit shake, bitch, and make sure that you get enough food for them to eat and they be fulfilled? The hell? I mean, I'm just saying, you're gonna go and make sure that you get enough food that's gonna fulfill your belly. And if the money that you're receiving is not enough, you're gonna make it enough. If you're not doing the things that you know that you should do, then don't get on here talking about what you don't have. If you know that you're messing up people's properties and you know that you're leaving damages and stuff done to their properties, then don't make it seem like you don't know why you're not getting your deposit back. Like, this is the type of games that this girl likes to play, Jasmine. And then she gets on and talk about some, you guys, I'm just going through so much, you guys. I'm so overwhelmed. You're overwhelmed with being sorry? Well, Stop being sorry and then you won't have to worry about being so overwhelmed. The same thing I'm talking about with this situation with this food here. People like to coddle certain things because of what they don't like and what they choose to participate in and what they choose to think that's entertainment. I challenged this sorry ass Zolo to hit his live button and explain himself, since he wants to explain himself through community posts and he wants to explain himself through shorts. Bring your bitch ass on your platform and explain yourself as to why you're not really doing what you need to do when it comes to your son. And make sure you leave Olivia out of it. She has nothing to do with the choice that you chose to make. You made that decision all yourself. I don't care what she does not allow you to do. You're not allowing yourself to be a part of somebody's life. So therefore, that's why you're not a part of their life. I'm pretty sure that AJ misses speaking with you, having conversations with you. I'm sure, he was very excited the times that I seen him on live while his mom was on live. I want to call my daddy. He was super excited all the time. The same way he shows excitement when he wants to talk to his grandma, he was showing that same excitement when he would talk to Zolo. And that was ripped away from him because of Olivia. Of course it was. But when he seen that he was actually finding some type of bonding or some type of relationship with his son, why will he allow that to be ripped away from him? Because of Olivia or because of himself? I don't want to deal with her, man. So I just rather just wait until AJ get older, and then when he get older, then I tell him, man, his mom was tripping. She wouldn't allow me to see him, and I tried to, what I'm saying. I tried to call him and try to FaceTime him. I tried to send him some toys, but shut the fuck up. You just as about as slow as your ass talk. And you just as about as slow as the bitch that you fucked and got pregnant. She just is even slower. Y'all the slow bunch. So when y'all want to call people slow, y'all are the definition of those people. That's exactly what that is. Mm-hmm. Shameful. So your baby mama says she's going to court tomorrow. She's about to put cases on bitches, or at least on one bitch. So we're going to see how that works out for her. We're going to see how this works out for any of them, period. This is going to be a funny situation. I mean, damn. Oh yeah, I think I'm on my I think this is my 496 video on you lames. So I believe I have what? 4 more to go. Mm-hmm. Then it's a wrap on you hoes, okay? Olivia said that we need her. Well, let me stop saying we, because who the fuck is we, bitch? This is not French. It's not. We're not speaking French over here. We're speaking for me and not we. So yeah, I don't need you for money, honey. I don't, bitch. I don't. If that was the case, bitch, it would be a shrine of you up and down my timeline. And you're not. Your face is not nowhere in the place. It's just not. If I want to look at a Cabbage Patch doll, I'll go buy me one. I sure will. And she'll have a lot of melanin in her skin. She'll look somewhat like me. Yeah, that's exactly how that would be. Um, you know, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Olivia Nicole, you know. She got on live yesterday. I guess she was sitting up at the Chick-fil-A, the Chick-fil-A place. Don't come back off in here, honey, because what we're not doing is snackarooing. We're not. You're gonna get all snacked out. That's the last snack you're gonna get, but we're not doing this. They're making poor decisions, and they will continue to keep doing so. Mm-hmm. Sure will. I see the Mr. Zolo decided to stop with his community wall talk. I say hit the live button if you really want to say something. Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot you say you don't respond while responding. He said he don't respond to lame people, but yeah, he responded. So that makes no sense. He's an idiot just like his baby mama. Yeah, pretty much so. Calling people lame when you're the biggest lame on here. The biggest lame that got ran the fuck off your shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So don't be calling nobody no lame, dude. For real. You got on here exposing a woman for cash apps. And you still didn't even come up on the cash apps that you got. So we're not going to play this game with you. Mm-mm-mm. And then for people to be over there just, uplifting you and thinking that you're just so this and you're so that, but you're not shit, it's beyond me. But I know where it comes from. Like I said, it comes from a whole lot of women that don't like her. So therefore, they're going to rock and roll with you to roll on her, even if they know that they shouldn't, because you're a deadbeat. And they know that if you were the deadbeat that were a part of their lives or anything of a such, that they wouldn't like that shit. But yet they're applauding you for making sure that you have peace. While AJ is going through hell over there with his piss poor ass mother. He's having all kind of random ass men that he has to meet every other day, being mean to him, popping them and shit. And you over there talking about some bullshit. Talking about how the mother's not allowing you to do something when you ain't even made no steps to do shit your damn self. So it's easy to use her and point fingers at her and take no type of accountability for what you're not doing and what you keep choosing not to do. And that's be a father to your son. Not that he needs your ass anyway, because I don't even think you even know how to be a dad. You didn't have one. It shows. So maybe he would just be better off without both of y'all lame, weak asses. I think so. I think that he would be better off without you and her. I think that he just needs throw the whole family away and give him to a new one. That's the only way that I see him actually making something of himself, is him not being around you or her. So silly me for even thinking that you should even try to attempt to do such things, seeming that you ain't even like, you're not equipped for the job, bitch. What could you actually really even teach him? To be a deadbeat? What could you actually teach him? To be a hustler man, be hustling bitches? You know, everything's on the bitch, but nothing's on you. How did you obtain the things that you have that Donna put a word in? Huh. I mean, I have so many questions, but you have no answers because, hey, you have excuses though. You have excuses and no answers, but excuses. I wish the fuck I would entertain you even moving forward because you're just a lame ass deadbeat. And you got excuses for you not being a part of your son's life because, oh, there's not a reason. Blaming the mother of your child or children for you being an absent father is coward, weak bitch ass shit. It does not matter what she does not allow you to do. If you are not choosing to do what you need to do, then there is no excuses other than you just being a lame, deadbeat ass nigga that's trying to resurface and get clicks and views off of his baby mama because we haven't heard from you. You hadn't been speaking to her. Now all of a sudden you want to pop up and pop out because everybody's on her top. So here you go. When you know you a bottom trying to be a top two. The fuck out of here. You disappeared for all that time. Where was you at? Them lines had you gone? Look like it. A grown ass man talking about people baiting somebody in, honey. She baited your dumb ass in, got pregnant by you and shit. Now look at you. Thinking that you got clout. I mean, you ain't got no clout. You ain't got no clout off your music, ain't got no clout off of her. And the clout that you do have off of her is off of bitches that don't like her. And you should be ashamed of yourself. Because you liked her enough to get her pregnant. You liked her enough to have a baby with her. But then you gonna side with the bitches that don't like her, that expose and talk about her. That's sad. What kind of man are you? You ain't one. You a boy. You ain't even a boy. What are you, a bitch? Yeah, so we're not gonna keep going on with you, Zolo. Mm-mm. No, 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 not at all, sir. Anybody that's riding your coattail is the bitches that don't like her. And that's sad that you got grown ass people, like I said, just because they have a certain feeling about a certain individual, they want any and everything bad to happen to them. But if any of these things were to transpire in their lives, they will feel some type of way. They wouldn't like it. To say you don't blame a man for not being a man, yeah. I see that you raised you some punks too, huh? Yeah, had to. Because I would never be okay with my sons going out creating babies and making excuses for them not being around their child or children. They wouldn't be able to come to me and be say, Ma, she won't allow me to see my baby, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna have to wait. No, you ain't finna wait for shit. What you waiting for? Because time waits for no man. I ain't gonna be okay with my sons being okay with not being fathers to their kids. I'm not gonna sit up there and say, well, son, you know how she is, so just pray about it. No. I'm gonna say, son, you know how she is. We're gonna pray about it and we're gonna do something about it too. Because she's not gonna stop you from seeing nobody. Not on my watch. Because I want to see my grandbabies too. So yeah, we're not playing this game with her. Yeah, he saw the type of mother that she was and still got her pregnant. And she also saw what type of man he was to his daughter and still got pregnant. They both did some dumbass shit. They both seen how ain't shit they both was, and they both laid down with each other and both had a baby with each other. People are saying, oh, he don't even know if it's his baby. Has he tried to find out? The reason why he's not taking care of the baby because he don't know if it's his. Has he tried to find out? Oh, well, she won't let him get a DNA test. Well, he ain't trying to take her ass to court and make her make a court order that she does it. So she was saying that if a woman tells you that you are a father of a child, she told you that you were. And even if she does tell you that you are, don't mean that you are. I understand that. But she told you that you were, and you were claiming to be that father of that child. You actually claimed that child. Not that you disowned it, you claimed that child to be yours without even getting a DNA test. So why would you try to use that as an excuse as to why you're absent? Miss me? We're not playing like that. We're not. No, we're not. She said the baby was yours. You said the baby was yours too. And you even claimed the baby. And you still claiming the baby now. So what are you going to do about being present for that baby? Not nothing. But since you got some cheerleaders over there cheering you on to be a deadbeat, that's exactly what you're going to continue to keep being. You are a person that needs validation for the wrongdoing that you're doing so that you can feel easy and cool about the fucked up shit that you're doing. If you have a handful of people to say that you're not wrong for feeling away or you're not wrong for not going to go get a DNA test done, it makes me wonder. They wouldn't have that same energy if they were the ones in the situation. They will feel some fucking kind of way. So I understand how come it's so cool and so easy for motherfuckers to be okay with the fact that you're willing to move and do what you're doing and be okay with it because it's Olivia that you're doing it to. Okay. All right. It doesn't make any sense. None. But you want to get on her and pop this shit though. I'm not finna be on your bagwagon with you, bitch. I don't give a damn how much I don't care for Olivia. I still say that your ass is you wrong. You still a deadbeat, and she is too. For allowing you to be one, and for laying down with you, for her to have to experience you being one, and her having a child by you, so they can experience it too. Talking about set your kids up for failure, boy. That's what she did. Oh, you guys, he's just choosing not to be a part of his life. And I just, I will allow all of my kids' dad to be a part of their lives, but they're going to respect me. No, bitch, say they're going to kiss my ass if they want to be a part of their kid's life. And if they don't kiss my ass, then they're not going to see their kids. Just say that. Like you on her being real childish, talking about you going to the courthouse tomorrow, bitch. Fuck you in the courthouse tomorrow. Y'all can't hear her. She's not talking about nothing anyway. Who cares about how you grew up? I don't really give a flying fuck. I see that how you grew up and I see the results. I'm not too thrilled. See what I'm talking about? You can't be getting on here talking about people are harassing you, but everything that they say out of their mouth, you have a comeback for it. You have to rebuttal about it. You have to speak on it. I wouldn't care what the next bitch is saying about me, especially if she don't know me personally. I wouldn't give a fuck about what she's talking about. I would run down anything that she says to be something different. I will let her run with whatever narratives ever she wants to spin or whatever information that she may have obtained to go on with. I wouldn't give a shit. But when you give a shit, you do things like this. You feel like you have to get on here and prove to people what they're saying to be true, not to be true. I'm not proving a bitch ass thing. Take it, run with it, skip, jump, hop with it, lean with it, rock with it. Yeah, you might not want to lean with it, rock with it, since I just found out at my 39 years of age that really wasn't somewhat of a dance if they were actually talking about actual lean and a crack rock. But anyways, yeah. hmm Get it together, bitch. Because yeah, I wouldn't be getting on here trying to debunk anything about who my father is, who my father isn't, or none of that shit. I just wouldn't. What would be my point in wasting my time to get online to prove to anybody about what's going on in my real world or what went on in my real world? They should be worried about what the fuck's going on in theirs. This shit has gotten out of hand. I don't think we're going to see the ash blonde wig rolling up and through here with the Tesla no more. I think that she has stage exit left. I think that she has found better things to do outside of YouTube. I'm talking about Chrissy. I'm talking about the strong mommy Chrissy lady. I don't think we're going to see her anymore. There's really not anything else to see over here with these individuals other than the same repetitive shit over and over again. It's reruns. We're having reruns, maybe have a new little clip that comes in every now and again, but it's the same shit over and over again. Olivia's full of herself. She will always be full of herself. It's not going to ever change. She's stagnant and she's complacent with life. So her life is going to remain what it is. It's not going to change. She's going to have more babies. There's not going to be no tubal ligation. There's going to be more randoms and more POF profiles being made. Okay, jail time's coming somewhere near, not far in the future, but sometime soon. The baby, as far as the baby, we got people saying May, June. I say July. Yep, it's coming up really fast. She says the baby's gonna be here really soon, any day. Well, if that baby come any day, oh well, let's see how this rolls and pans out. But they all are Lee at this point. And I think to myself, when we say that they're boring, like you want somebody to have some type of excitement on their page, but we have to ask ourselves, wait, we have to ask ourselves what type of entertainment are we looking for? Because if the entertainment that we're looking for is what we get from Olivia, then that's bad. We need to find something else to entertain us. That's not good entertainment. That's bad entertainment. And you got to be careful with what you consume every day, because what you consume can become you. But I think if you're weak, yeah. But still, and yet you never know though. Even the strong person that consumes too much of something could be bad for them as well. But yeah, Olivia is boring too. Olivia is very repetitive with the randoms and roaches and babies that she be having. So, it's not nothing new to see over there. Then you got Jasmine, the panhandler over the internet. All she does is panhandle and beg. She will soon be on her begging for some type of extra deposit, or she'll be soon get on her talking about how she don't have enough food. Okay. Shameful. Jasmine has not only downsized her apartment, she also has downsized her car. Nobody's fitting no fucking where. I mean, everybody's just stacked up, sitting up on each other's laps and things. And it's bad because Jasmine could get child support to assist her and help her to where she does not have to go through certain things. Olivia. Okay, let me request this real quick so they can get off of my bumper. All right. I don't watch Chrissy either, girl. Who really watches her? Because she gets on her with these fairy tale little storylines and shit, and she wants us to believe that she's living in fairy tale land and everything is what it's supposed to be, while making all of this shit up in her mind and in her head. So yeah, she can just keep on moving and keep on pushing. Ming is over there. I guess they're building them a new home or whatever. I really was never really off into Ming like that anyway. Like, she has always been considered as a part of the Mamiana gang, but not much so, because I'm going to say with Ming, out of all of them, I would like to say that Ming and Uriah always had seemed like they always had themselves together or whatever, whatnot. Um, Ming would come on here with these different weird bullshit back in the day or whatever, whatnot. You know, she had her little moments as well as too, her little lies that she told as well too or whatnot. But we were more on the lines of the three, which was Strong, Mommy Chrissy, Olivia, and Jasmine, more so. Not more so me like that, you know. Not really. Not unless she just come barking out of nowhere. They say she be reading bitches and shit, but I'm the librarian, bitch. I'm the one that do the reading around here. Okay. Welcome to the librarian session. We're about to do a couple of reads. We need to read a couple of books. Okay. All right. I got a few positive. You do? Oh, you do? Who are they, honey? We need to find the positive ones that like positive things, that have things that are really going on in their lives, that actually really do take care of their children, that actually really do protect their kids. They don't let random men come around and do anything that they want to do. Yeah. If I'm going to push something, I would like to push those type of women because those women do exist. I understand that not everything is going to be what you I understand that we're all different, like I said earlier, and that we're going to operate differently. So what you may do in your household, I might not do in my household. What you might find normal, I might find that to be a bunch of bullshit. And that's understood. Um, I'm all for uplifting another black woman, but I'm not for uplifting a black woman in the bullshit that she likes to present. So um if that makes me something to somebody because of that, then so be it. I will just be that. Because if I'm going to be a black woman uplifting another woman, period, whether she be black or not, I'm going to tell that bitch about herself. Okay. She's going to get told about herself if she needs to get told about herself. I'm not going to be one of those to be okay and be, oh, yeah, you go ahead, girl. Yeah, go ahead and do it. No, if I feel like you should do it, I'm going to tell you not to do it. If I feel like it's something that's going to help you than hinder you, then I'm going to help your ass, bitch. I'm not going to help you hinder yourself moving forward and just be okay with any and everything that you do. I'm not doing that. That would not make me a good friend or whatever it is that I'm supposed to be to you if I don't speak up and say something if I see something, especially if I know that whatever I'm seeing or whatever I'm hearing is going to end up eventually hurting you or putting you putting a roadblock in your spot. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you about the shit. I'm not gonna be like, oh well, she's black like me, so girl, go girl. No, we're not doing that shit. I don't give a fuck about the bitch being black. She can kiss my ass. She can kiss my black ass, okay? I'm gonna tell her what she needs to know and not what she needs to hear. She needs to know some things. All of these women have gotten on here, have showed they bare naked asses and ain't got them nowhere fast. If anything, they're leaving. They're running off. They're going somewhere else. Chrissy is gone. Ming is damn near gone too. I don't know what the fuck she got going on over there. Like I said, her stuff being homeless, about to find a home. We're staying with my mom. We're doing this. We're blah blah blah, and we're pregnant again. Good for y'all. You know. hmm hmm Well, no, maybe we look at Marcel not being too much of nothing because she's not like these other ones. Like, there's not randoms and things like that or whatever the case may be. I don't know, but yeah, this little train that we've been on, honey, we got to find some new train wrecks or something because these old ones, they're regurg the same shit, repetitiveness. It's not ever good to stay in the same spot. It's always good to elevate and move up and go farther in life. You're never supposed to remain and stay stuck and stagnant. I said I've been on this thing since 2020. It's 2026, okay? I've been on here for 5 years, okay? Doing this. And I no longer want to participate in such things because it does not bring me anything other than headaches. And it makes me wonder what these children's lives is going to be in the next 5. Because I know in the next 5, I don't, I want to elevate in life. I'm too old for certain things. And I believe that when you are stuck on something and it's not been beneficial for you, then you should want to find something that is. I think we done had the same conversations over and over again. And I think we should stop meeting up at the same spot talking about the same shit. And I mean that. I do. Because we have all talked to these women. Some women have talked to them with common sense. You know, some women have went to them and tried to talk to them and give them constructive criticism, and they take it as hate and say, bitch, you're just a hater. You're just jealous. That's her small-minded ass, Olivia. She's still a child. So anything that somebody says to her that tries to help her, she believes they're a hater. So that's how I know that she would never progress in life. Because if somebody came to me and said straight facts, listen, I like you, but listen, you need to, certain things, X, Y, and Z, you may make me feel blah, blah, blah. The things that you say, blah, blah, blah. They're just telling me off of how they feel off of their observation. I could either take that and apply it and make myself better within that, or I could take it as them being a hater and say, bitch, you just hating off of me. You just mad because you can't do what I do. No, not looking at the whole picture of what's being said. Maybe you should take heed to certain things that people say to you and not take it as hate. Not take it as people being jealous, people trying to help your stupid ass be better. If I could see that you can be great, then I want you to be that. Bitch, I don't want you to be no whack ass bitch. I want you to be great. So therefore, I'm gonna speak greatness in you. And if you feel like what I'm saying to you is making you try to do something that I want you to do, no, I just want you to be better. Don't you believe that your kids deserve the best version of you before you die? Why is it that you're willing to give the best version to a man that you cannot even keep? Bless you, that you cannot even keep. Oh, I just think that when the right man comes around, girl, you ain't found the right one yet. What's wrong with you? Maybe you stop finding and looking and searching high and low, and maybe something to come and find and search high and low for you. Because you done chose all the wrong dudes and you keep choosing them wrong for some reason. All you bitches are haters. No, ma'am. I don't hate you. I think you're a joke, though. I think that you're a joke. I think that you're very comical, but I don't hate you. Don't want nothing bad to happen to you. But you got problems, though, bitch. You say you going where tomorrow? Girl, you ain't going nowhere tomorrow. Go sit your dumb ass down somewhere. Just go grab you a seat and sit in it. Okay? This stuff has done gotten too far out of hand. It's done went way before our reactions. It's done went way far out of this internet shit. And at some point, I just believe that people need to grow the fuck up. And at some point, I believe that certain people need to let certain shit go. Let people go. Let everything go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Bitch, let it go. Now, you set your ass up, and I know you didn't sit at no chicken fillet yesterday for no 2 hours, girl. I just know you did. But you probably did. You probably wasn't through eating. What you ordered wasn't enough, so you wanted to sit there longer to see if you wanted some more stuff to order so you can eat some more shit. I understand. You content creators that claim all of this content creation type shit be baffling the fuck out of me because I don't see y'all like where the million and billionaires are. I just don't see it. Girl, what was trying to take off of my card? Talking about it was declined. You damn right it was declined. And this show is frozen, so what we doing? What is that? Oh, they was trying to take my money off of there? Oh, shit. Oh, well, guess what? I'll take care of it here in just a minute. I sure will. But yeah, y'all, like just get it together. Like at some point, growing up is the best thing that you could do for yourself. And it's okay for people to say that they don't like certain things about you, and it's okay that you should know that you should correct those things. You know, not everybody that have something to say about you mean bad. It's not bad. They could just mean, they just want the best for you and just want to see you do well. But you got to want that for yourself. Somebody can't want something for you that you don't want for yourself. You have to be the one to actually take the necessary steps to make your life better if you want better. But there's really not nothing to see with these females. Like it's the same shit over and over again. And we're going to keep talking about the same stuff over and over again. I'd rather not. There's a whole lot of other people in the world. There most definitely is. There's more piss poor mothers than Olivia. Honey, I've been looking at some crazy shit. and I'm about to get some shit together. I'm not playing with y'all because once these 5 episodes is over with, these bitches are done for. I understand Olivia's about to have her baby. It's coming really soon. Oh, and I damn sure gonna touch on it when it comes and it happens. I am. I'm not gonna tell you that I'm not because I'll be lying. Y'all damn sure gonna hear me speak about that shit. I'm damn sure gonna talk about it. It just depends on what it is though. Because we were repeating the same thing with that too. The baby is still not gonna get cared for like it's supposed to, just like AJ and Kalani. The baby's gonna be left unattended in the other room while she's in the other room talking on live. So my main thing of me when I come back and talk about her when that baby is born is who that baby belongs to. Oh, and when the baby came, type shit. The other shit is not gonna make me no difference. The Gerard talk, I'm over and through with that. That's done for. As far as her not having the first 3, we could keep saying that until we're black and blue in the face. She don't have them, but she's not gonna have them. So that's over with and done for. The only thing that I will speak on is when she decides to get those kids in her care, if she does get them, and she's trying to teach them to be disrespectful to grown ass people. I don't like that. I don't think no child should ever be instructed to do such things. I watched a situation unfold scrolling through YouTube where a mother instructed her 10-year-old daughter to shoot somebody, and she did. And she did because her mother was tussling with another woman and she must have been getting her ass whooped. So she instructed her 10-year-old daughter to shoot. And she did. And guess what? That 10-year-old had aim because that 10-year-old caught that person in the chin and caught that person in the back of their neck. And guess what? That bitch had her daughter hiding off into the apartment and had the whole apartment complex trying to get at that girl. And the police came. It was a big commotion. They couldn't even stop it or control it, honey. They would need more than a SWAT team there because them fools was acting like some complete straight animals. That's the fuck they were. And guess what? That mother didn't even have no type of nothing at the fact that she instructed her daughter to do what she did. And that little girl got charged too. When she shouldn't have got charged at all because she was instructed by her mother to do such things. And she was in Florida, so basically it is some type of charge or some type of law set out there that if you have somebody do something on the behalf of you in regards of a firearm that you can get charged for it. So she got charged with manslaughter and the little girl got charged with manslaughter, but the little girl didn't have to do no time. However, the little girl has to go in some little type of homes or little programs and shit for the remaining of time because she did ill somebody. She ill that woman. She sure did. And guess what? The mama came outside still trying to fight people. Talking about run up, bitch. Run up, bitch. The little girl is crying. I mean, distraught crying. Because she just knows that she's finna be in some type of trouble. That 10-year-old little girl has a record for illing somebody because she's instructed to do so by her mother. And that sorry, pathetic ass bitch should have got life without fucking parole. She should never see the fucking daylight of no time ever in her fucking life. And the little girl should never been charged for such things, but she most definitely did. I mean, but then in a way, we can't say that because if we allow, then that means that people will be able to instruct kids to do things and they'll get off on it. So that's not right. So that girl was gonna have to get charged with something because she did do it. She did pull the trigger. She did hit that woman in the chin in the back of her head, and she did ill her. So now we cannot just let her off scot free. She has to be punished for the crime that she committed. But listen to what I'm telling y'all. I couldn't. I couldn't. I sit there and cry listening to that shit because I was just thinking about that girl's life and how that girl's life is gone. And you want to know why it's gone? It's gone because of her mom told her to grab that gun and shoot that woman, and she did just that. When I say a 10-year-old got aim, she shot her in the chin and in the back of the head. And her mama was, if you seen what I was talking about, her mama's behavior, man, that bitch need to be put down like the dog that she is. How do you mess up your kid's life like that? How do you instruct your 10-year-old daughter or son to do such things because you feel in your mind, motherfuckers will send a child to do some shit because they'll feel like, oh, they're not gonna charge you as an adult because you're a minor. It has been many of minors that have been charged for adult crimes that they have committed. They do charge kids as some kids do get charged as adults, even though they're minors. They have to do certain times in places where they don't have to be around adults. But once their asses get old enough to go into that jail, their asses are going when they turn 18. They're going to go inside the jailhouse when they turn 18. Boy, that whole little situation is terrible. It's crazy. Now my heart goes out to the little girl because her life is over. Like that shit's gonna follow her, regardless whether she ever had to do some time for it or not. That manslaughter charge is on her name, and it's gonna follow her until the day she dies. And the reason of that being on her name is because of her punk bitch ass mama was getting her ass whooped evidently, or whether she was or wasn't. It doesn't matter. You don't ever instruct a child to do something like that. You just don't. You don't instruct children to do shit like that. You should never instruct a child to go do something to somebody else. You should never do anything like that at all. Like if you're gonna do something, you do it your damn self. But to instruct your child to do something like that, that's something totally different. Now that child is 10 years old, having to walk around with charges on her name because of something that her mother told her to do. Olivia's trying to teach her kids to be disrespectful to grown adults because she don't like them. You don't teach your kids to be disrespectful to no adult because you don't like them. That's how you get your child fucked up. You don't do that. You don't teach your kids to be certain ways towards anybody. You don't do that because when you do that, you never know what somebody will or won't do to your child because of what you done taught them to do. I don't think that it's very smart to try to train your child up like Robin. Robin has a really foul ass mouth for whatever reason. And that foul mouth should be used towards the mother, towards a woman that's stepping in for her because her mama won't. And the things that Olivia says around her kids when it pertains to Gerard and Antonisha, she shouldn't be doing any of that type of shit, but she does that because she's childish. That's what she does because she's childish. A real woman would never speak like that in front of her kids about no other grown people for them to be able to, because if your children love you, of course your children are going to always side with you and always want to ride with you, even if it's up against other people. So if your kids hear you talking bad about a relative or relatives, when they go around that relative or relatives, they're going to act a certain way around them. Or if your kids hear you talking about your their father's girlfriend, when they go around their father's girlfriend, they're going to treat their father's girlfriend like shit because it's something that you may have said. So you have to be mindful with the things that you say out of your face around kids because they'll pick up on that and they'll start they'll start acting out on that as well, and they'll become disrespectful when they don't need to be, and they shouldn't be, because kids should be kids and stay in kids' places, and adults should never make a child put a child in an adult place. But Olivia likes to do that. And I'm glad that she was not able to get her kids this week because she didn't need them. And I'm glad that when she went and got them the week that she did have them, that it was short lived. Because certain behaviors should not be displayed when they are. And she knows that, but yet she'll still do that shit. As soon as those kids come over there with her, the first thing she does is go online and start talking shit about Gerard and Antonisha. And it's like, why? But then she sits up here and makes statements that bitches could not make views unless they talk about her. But yet the only reason and way that she's been getting views is because she's been bringing her private affairs that should be her private affairs she's making public that she should keep private. That's the only way that she's been able to obtain and get her numbers is by talking about Antonisha and Gerard. So bitch, shut up. When you say that, you need to be quiet because you have used Gerard and Antonisha for your views. You sure have. That's how you have gotten yours. You have used the situation of you losing your kids for monetary gain, and you still ain't gained your kids back. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Just like she's gonna come online here in just a minute, and she's gonna be like, "Hi, you guys, happy Sunday. I'm so happy, you guys." Lying her ass off. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on with Queen of Kings, but that bitch is silly as hell. Something's wrong with her ass too. I'm talking about what's her name, Rose. Oh yeah, I've been looking at this helper too. Something really wrong with her as well. She needs help. River, she named him the perfect name because all the fuck he do is cry one. I mean, damn. She's on live right now. I seen her little rant that she did 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna talk about that shit. I sure am. Cause she's another one. I know y'all know who I'm talking about. If y'all watch King, what is it? Queen of Kings, Rose. She's the lady that she's married to a white man. They're a biracial couple. They have 2 children together, but she also has 2 children of her own from her previous relationship with her baby daddy. And honey, she's some. That's all I'm gonna say. But she did her little rant about 2 weeks ago about black women tearing down black women. You know, this is what these black women that choose to be stereotypes, this is what they resort to. They like to say that black women target them and that there's no other women that have anything to say about them, which is a lie. Is a lie. It should never be a race thing in the first place because a piss poor mom is a piss poor mom, no matter if she's black, white, Asian, persuasion. It doesn't fucking matter. But you have women that do the things that they do that are like Rose. They try to justify their behavior and say things like, "Oh, it's always the black women that try to target us and say things about us." Bitch, no, it's not. I done seen all kind of women talk about your ass over there, not just black. The same thing with Jasmine too. The same thing with Olivia as well. Like, get the fuck up off the gas. You bitches just try to use that shit to try to deflect from the fact that you bitches are the way that y'all are. And that's not gonna rock and roll over here like that. It's just not. It's not gonna happen. But yeah, Rose has definitely got problems and she needs to be checked the fuck out. She got issues, man. I don't know what to say about her. But River, that little boy, that last one, no, nope, nope. All of that damn crying his ass be doing, ain't no way. River, go sit down, River. No, River would definitely go sit his River ass down somewhere. He's too damn big. He's about as tall as you. Wanting to be picked up and you carrying him. Oh, now, bitch, it's about time for him to carry you. Ain't no way. Crazy. And she's definitely on live right now. I'm probably talking about nothing, honey. She came on live the other day, irritable, irritated at those irritable, irritated at her chat, I guess, honey. And it was just something. And all I heard was just a lot of crying. And I got very annoyed and I had to get up out of there. Cause honey, what the fuck is we doing? What's wrong with y'all not getting y'all's kids, gathering y'all's kids before y'all come on live and shit? That's just like this silly bitch Olivia the other night when she was on live talking about she's gonna go put cases on bitches and shit. She's screaming and yelling at her 2 and 4-year-old and telling them to go to bed. I was thinking to myself, well, if your silly ass would have got them into bed before you got on live, then you wouldn't have to been screaming at them, telling them to get out your room. Kalani kept coming off of there. No, you need to go off and get into your bed. You need to get out of here. You need to leave. Exactly, Lee. That's what the fuck I don't like. Like, girl, you better go on somewhere with that bullshit, bitch. They be on there dragging the fuck out of you, talking about saying all kind of weird racist shit to your motherfucking ass. And the people that you want to point out as us, bitch, no, you better go on somewhere. She's a weird ass helper. That's what she is. She's all dancing in front of the mental hospital or whatever, thinking that shit is funny. It's not nothing funny with nobody having no type of mental problems. It really isn't. And motherfuckers that think they're just so normal could find out how unnormal they ass can be if you go outside and get into the right accident or somebody knock you upside your shit. You can become a wholly total different bitch in a millisecond. People that think they not handicapped can become handicapped in the next 5 seconds. That's why I don't understand how come people be so goddamn weird. Like, be careful what the fuck you say, as if like you can't end up in a places end up in the same position that you talk about somebody else's in. You most definitely can. But yeah, she sure do like to point out the black women, but not the other ones. You better, girl, you better go on somewhere. Like, girl, you better go on somewhere. And stop trying to make things about race, bitch, because we're not doing that. We're not. We're just not. I see Zolo decided to stop right on his community wall, as you should, bitch, unless you're talking about Olivia. Can I come get my son? Can I see my son? Can I send my son something? Mm-mm-mm. Boy, he calling somebody a sloth, but yet you had to go. Let me tell you something, Zello, with your punk bitch ass, you coward ass bitch. Let me tell you something. I think about it. What do you want? You want a Kit Kat? Jalen, you don't need no Kit Kat, but you probably could have one. He's been a good boy, so he'll probably be all right. Where you finna go? All right, y'all, I'm back. Yeah, this is crazy. But anyways, that's what I'm on. Do what? Now back to what I was talking about. Just let me tell you something. You calling people sloths and shit. Let me tell you something. You was a sloth yourself. Let me tell you. You was at the damn shelter where you got picked up, where you was getting picked up and dropped off from, and you said something about 5 or 6 years. Where have you made it in the 5 or 6 years that we have known of you or about you? Because I haven't seen you go anywhere. I haven't seen you do anything. You said what kind? I'm still here. I'm still here, y'all. Hold on. I'm talking. Hold on. Yeah, that sounds cool. That'll be all right. So that's what you're gonna get. Oh, yeah, you gonna. Anyways, I'm back. Sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. I'm trying to order something real quick. It's about to be lunchtime, honey, so it's time to order something real quick. My phone done died. But anyways, let me tell you something, Zola, because let me tell you something with your bitch ass. Let me tell you something. You don't have no type of motion, dude. You really don't. The motion that you have fabricated in your mind, bitch, you don't have it. Like I said, that whack ass music that you got over there, bitch, you ain't even local nowhere where you have ever reside. You're not local. Don't nobody know who you are. And you want to talk about stuff, bitch. Like I said, Olivia picked you up at the fucking shelter. And you have not had no type of accomplishments, honey. We done seen your ass off in Donna's whipping it off in Donna's house, apartment, or whatever it is that she has. We have not seen anything that has your name on it, Mr. Lorenzo. Not nothing. Not a bitch ass thing. And like I said, honey, if you're not bothered about what somebody's saying about you, wouldn't nobody be able to send me nothing to have me bothered enough to get on my community post to make a post about it at all, period. I came to address you because you a bitch. And I decided to get on here. I said, you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Well, I was going to wake up on the wrong side of the bed with you. And did. Because I said, who the fuck is you talking to? You said sloth. Are you serious? Boy, bye. Get the fuck out of here. You a deadbeat. And that's what you are. Fuck a sloth. You a deadbeat. A man that don't take care of his kids. A man that's willing to go throughout life and not do anything to be to put any type of substance in their kid's life. You're not there to be a father for AJ. You're not there to be a father for your daughter. But you want to call people sloths, son. Who's really the sloth? You? And your baby mama? I think so. Because you got some motherfucking nerve to be sitting here talking about some sloths, nigga. Talking about nobody that made it anywhere, but we ain't seen your accomplishments. Where's your accomplishments, you fuck nigga? Where are they? Because your accomplishments is you can't talk about no accomplishments if your accomplishments does not involve the children that you help create, bitch. You know you can't fuck with me. I hate for you motherfuckers to say what y'all don't want to do. It's not that y'all don't want to, it's no y'all can't do it. Let's just be clear, especially you. You have not even been a father to a little boy that you helped create, but you on here talking shit out your dick suckers, bitch. On here looking unhealthy as hell. Look like you on every white drug there is to be on. While you talking shit. You say that you've been living a good life, but yet the life that you living, you ain't even showing, my nigga. AJ don't know nothing about you other than you being a phone daddy. And Donna slow ass should be ashamed of herself for even coddling your grown man child ass. What you talking about? Exactly. What is wrong with him? That grown ass little boy is really over there talking shit, talking about some sloths and talking about some motion, but you ain't got no fucking motion if you not being a father to your kids. I don't give a fuck what you talk about. I don't give a fuck how many bands you can show or how much you can blow. You ain't being no father to your kids though. So you know what that means for you? You ain't shit. You ain't shit. And the bitch you with ain't shit either. See, I didn't want to call her that because see, I like Donna, but Donna, she gets no brownie points over here because she's too old to be coddling your deadbeat ass and have you all up in her face and in her space, knowing that you got two small children out here that you're not even seeing for or after. And if she's allowing you to be, if she's allowing the shit to be cool and think it's okay for you to make excuses as to why you can't do what you supposed to be doing, bitch, bye. Oh, she can't get her. Oh, well, Olivia won't let him see his daughter. I mean, his son. Well, she trying to turn him into his daughter. Shit. So, okay. She trying to. And he don't even give a shit. He don't even give a care. But he want to get on her and talk noise. Boy, boy, you better go somewhere. I will slap the bitch out of you. Mom, what? That's what I mean. Yeah, that's. Do y'all know my son has been telling me Happy Mother's Day and ain't even Mother's Day yet? Lord help him. Bless his heart, honey. It's gonna be here in the next what though? Because it's already the 2nd of May. So hell, Mother's Day is next Sunday. You can tell me Happy Mother's Day then. Okay. Mother's Day is next Sunday, baby. It sure is. It sure is next Sunday. I like Miss Donna too, but I can tell she is a clean up woman. She most definitely is. She is. I like Donna too. You know, I think she's a very beautiful lady. Age wise, she's very nice looking. She got, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how she ended up with that food, but then again, like I love me a roughneck. I love me a roughneck. Well, why did you pick that one out of all people? Why you pick that one? That wouldn't be the roughneck that I wanted to pick. Hell no. Why would I want to pick that roughneck? Yeah, he says he asks me every day, Mama, are you okay? Mama, are you okay? Like, yeah, I'm okay. Mama, I love you. I love you too, son. He asked me, "Are you sure?" I said, "I'm sure." Not am I sure that I love him? Am I sure? Am I okay? When he asked, "Am I okay?" Mom, are you okay? Like, yeah. He like, "Are you sure?" Like, yeah, I'm okay. Are you super? He asked me, "Am I super?" I say, "Yeah, I'm super." Are you super? Yeah, I've been trying to sit here and mess with Tristan's tablet. Tristan done did something to his tablet, honey. He ain't getting another one either. He sure ain't. I've been simply trying to mess with it to try to get it to come back on, but I haven't had no luck with getting it cut on because I think he did something to it. And I done already told him he ain't getting another one. And his birthday is coming up too, so I don't know what he think he finna do. Cause honey, he's all electronically out. He ain't finna. Nope. Nope. He's not finna play with me, honey. It's not what he's finna do. He gonna have to get himself together though. That's what he's gonna have to do. I know that. That oldest boy of mine, he better get himself together. Cause honey, I don't know what he been thinking this is, but as of lately, he's getting older. So homeboy starting to, yeah. And what we not finna do that. He gonna have to get himself together. Okay. He's about to be 11 years old pretty soon, coming up real fast. And he's gonna have to get himself together, okay? But yeah.
What's the tea that you broke?
What he break? Let me see. What he do? What you back there doing, son?
He wrote it.
What is this?
TJ.
TJ, what you breaking?
He breaking the toy.
He broke the toy?
Yeah.
What you breaking back there, dude?
She didn't break it.
Bring it here. What you got?
TJ.
Let me see that. Oh Lord, what you back there? What is this? What is this you just gave me, Jalen? What is this? I don't even know what this stuff is. What is this?
It's blue.
I know it's blue, but I ain't asking you what color it is. I'm asking you what did you just hand me? Talking about your brother broke now.
No.
I don't know either. Both of y'all better go sit down. Your daddy went to go get you something. Okay. He went to go get y'all something. Now you need to go chill out somewhere. Boy, these boys are something else, honey. I'm trying to tell you. Jalen coming here and he'll tell it on Tristan in a heartbeat. And Tristan be coming here with like, oh, he gets on my nerves. You better leave him alone. I hear you. Don't be taunting that boy. And he's in his feelings because his tablet is messed up. But he'll be all right because he don't need it no way. He surely don't. Yeah, he's a teller on everything my mom boo. Jalen be telling on shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. That boy be telling. But I'm glad he does to let me know if I need to know something. I ain't gonna lie. But he does. He'll come tell every damn thing. I'll be like, Jalen, go sit down somewhere. But that's my baby that talks, so I ain't gonna tell him to be quiet. No, he can talk all he wants to. Because honey, he does step in if he feels like he needs to. He's the little big brother. Not that Tristan needs him to be, but he's a little big brother. Like he likes to be bossy and shit. Like he's the boss baby around here. So he be liking to boss people around. Like for real, like boy, go sit your butt down somewhere. But hold on. Let me get back to Zolo because Zolo, I didn't see all of what Zolo said. He's over there talking a whole lot of shit. Now hold on, let me tell you something. Let me grab you by your little Peter Whacker real quick. Cause who you talking to? Who you talking to? Y'all know your grandma all over there ain't smacking you. She ain't shit. She might need to get the spatula for your ass to smack the shit out of you. But let me tell you something. Where your thing at? Hold on. Where you go? Oh, there you go. You talking about the odd couple? Let me tell your odd ass something real quick. Let me tell you something. Sauce, let them have some for me. LOL, been waiting 5 years and still waiting. Sloth. Uh-huh. Let me drag you by your little. Let me tell you something. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, because he got like fucked up over there. He over there talking a lot of shit. Bring your bitch ass on live and get to talking all that shit you've been talking. Go ahead and go live and tell the people why you chose to be a deadbeat and why you ain't standing up for your son or why you ain't trying to go get no DNA test for him since you have questions and shit now. When you didn't have no questions before, now all of a sudden you got question marks all around a little boy that looks just like you. How about you hit your live button and talk about that? Get the fuck up off that community post and get your ass on live and talk. Be a man. Stop having other people use their voices for you when you got a voice yourself, bitch. Use it. Use it. Why don't you get on here and explain yourself as to why AJ does not know what you look like in person? How come he's 4 years old, about to be 5, damn near, he still not know nothing about you other than you been on the phone with him? He's been seeing many men come throughout that motherfucker. He's like, look, the little kids with dashiki, are you my daddy? Looking ass, because he does not know. So where the fuck has your antennas been all this time that you done disappeared offline, talking about you getting to the money, but you ain't getting to being a father? But you want to call people a soft, but you a deadbeat. You want to say that you got motion, but bitch, where's the motion? Because bitch, I see no waves. With your waveless motion ass. If you talking about the motion that you have off of your baby mama, bitch, no, that's not your motion. It's not. If you talking about the motion that you got off exploding and exposing, bitch, you should be ashamed of yourself with your whole ass, you fuck nigga. You had to come on here and expose the mother of your children to get something, and still ain't got nothing. But Donna, bitch, you gained a grandma, something that you probably ain't never experienced before. And she over there with your ass looking stupid too. Because there's no way in hell that you would have children that you're not taking care of. Not around me or with me, bitch. You get into the money with dummy, go to the courthouse and go see what you could do, like I said, because you ain't did shit. But you want to get her and talk about what somebody not allowing you to do when you not even doing nothing yourself? And just because you got some cheerleader bitches over there cheerleading you on for you being a deadbeat ass nigga, oh, you got cheerleaders over there and you feel like you are justified with you being what you are? Oh, no. No, you're not. Oh, no, you're not. You said a sloth, bitch, you the sloth. You the sloth. You need somebody to carry your bitch ass. When you left from Olivia, you lived from one bitch to another. And you will leave from her to another one too. As soon as you got the opportunity to do so. I love my wife. I love Donna. Do you? So when did y'all get married? Where's your marriage certificate at? Since people are claiming these marriages and shit, where the fuck are these marriage certificates at? Since everybody married. I got one. I ripped my shit up. I should have did. That was the dumbest shit I did, but I didn't want that motherfucker, so I ripped that bitch up. I sure did. I ripped that hoe up. Do I got that motherfucker? No, I don't. I ripped that bitch in half. That's how much I felt about it. I didn't feel shit about it, so I just ripped that hoe. I paid $5 for it. Good. Take that bitch on. Because here in Oklahoma, in the state of Oklahoma, see, here's the thing. See, to obtain back then for a marriage license, it was like $50. But if you go through like marriage counseling type shit, you get your shit for $5. So I ripped that $5 piece of document the fuck up and threw it in the trash. Sure did. That's what I did with it. But where's y'all's marriage certificates at, huh? Y'all so married in love and shit. How you in love and in marriage and shit, but your kids is missing in action from your life? No father in sight, but all of these marriages and shit. Oh, my husband and my wife, you looking ass. I can't believe this motherfucker say sloths. You can call people sloths all day, every day if you want to, but that still does not change the fact that your ass is a deadbeat. It sure does not. It still does not change the fact that you have not showed up and showed out for that one boy that you got that's supposed to be your son. It sure ain't gonna change that. You said a sloth. People ain't doing nothing within 6 years, and you ain't did shit that within the 6 years your punk bitch ass been on here either. I still don't see no music moving from you. I don't see nobody bumping no Zolo band music. Maybe your dumb ass is, but nobody else is. Who are you? Are you the only one listening to your music? I think so. Anybody else hearing Zolo's music? Anybody beating Zolo's music in their car? I don't think so. Honey, you let Wolf, you let Book, you let Cam, you let Black, you let Slick. What was the other one's name? What was the other one's name? The other two rack races names. Bitch, you don't let all them motherfuckers run you the fuck up off of here. And you want to talk about some motion? When they made you tuck your dick and run after they exposed your ass and left you for dead. I know you ain't over there talking shit now. I just know you not. I just know you not, Zolo. He does have suspicious charges on him, and Donna knows all about him. I wouldn't be with a man if I. Yes, you would be with a man. You are with a man that has something on his record that's still with a child. So you better shut the fuck up too, Zolo, while you over there calling people sloths and shit. Why don't you get on her and talk about that still ass case you got with that little boy and private parts being and being invited to people's mouths and shit? Why don't you talk about that? Huh? Who you calling a sloth? Who you talking about ain't had no motion for 6 years as if like you have big motion or something with that 7,000 subscribers that you got from your baby mama? Huh? Because, honey, you didn't have nowhere near no thousands of nothing with that whack ass music. Like I said, that was just over there by itself. You didn't get no motion until your ass started going against Olivia. And then you had a lot of bandwagon ass bitches over there don't like Olivia that's decided to join the circus over there with your clown ass nigga. So what is you talking about? Huh? What motion do you have other than get it off of your baby mama? Because that motion show didn't come off of that whack ass music you playing that you was playing over there, or that you're producing that you the only one listening to. You are the only one that listen to the music that you produce. That's that, bitch. You listen to your own music. I mean, I'm not saying that you're not supposed to, but ain't nobody else listen to that shit. Who else is listening to that? Who's bumping Zolo bands in their car? Who? Who? Bitch, I've been turned to a whole out. Who? 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 Cause bitch, who? Who's listening to that? Boy, please, yo, if you no, who's listening to any type of rap coming from you? Bitch, you need to rap. You need to learn to wrap your shit up so you won't make babies that you don't have no intentions of taking care of. How about that? That's the only rapping your ass need to do. You need to wrap your dick up. Okay, wrap that up so you don't be making more fatherless ass kids without you being present because you want them type of niggas that the baby, my baby mama take care of my kids, so I don't have to worry about it. You ain't got to worry about it, huh? You used to be Zell and shit. That's how the people in your real time, real described you. They say you was stealing TVs and shit, that you was gay for pay. Oh yeah, this stream is all alleged, yeah. hmm Oh yeah, and it's for entertainment and educational purposes too. Yeah, but anyways, they said that you was like Ezel, you was stealing TVs and shit, pawning shit, gay for pay for the pastor and shit. Yeah, all types of shit. Yes, they did say all of that about you. These are people that was in your real world around you in real time, not offline. They said these things about you. They put these things out about you. They even went so far as to calling some female that said that you did all types of shit or whatever the case may have been, and she came home and spilled everything about you. So who you calling a sloth, huh? Who you calling a sloth when you got a sealed docket with a child? Who you calling a sloth, Edo? I can call you that then, since you calling people sloths and shit. Yeah, your baby mama said she walked outside, even though I know she be lying. But was she? She said that you was outside topping your white homie off. So I'm just saying she the one said it, not me. She the one said that. She the one put it out there and said that you were gay. So you need to stop calling people's names because your baby mama done called you a whole lot of names and you done got all of whatever you done received off of her. Now you think you somebody when you ain't shit, bitch. Nobody know who you are. We only know who you are because of Olivia. Don't get shit twisted or fucked up like you just made a whole name for yourself and people just knew to know to come find you. No, we didn't. We didn't know nothing about you until Olivia brought you from the shelter. And until Olivia picked your raggedy ass up from the shelter, we knew nothing of you bands. No Zolo, no Zolo, no bands. We didn't know nothing about you. And the only reason why people do know of you is because you came on here exploiting and exposing Olivia like the bitch ass nigga that you are, because that's what bitch ass niggas do. You found the opportunity, you went for it. You wanted an easy cash grab, so you got easy cash grabs off of your baby mama by telling these people any and everything that they wanted to know, even if it was a lie. You told them. But you said, hey man, don't nobody tell me nothing about what these sloths is talking about. These motherfuckers been on here for about 5 or 6 years and they ain't even did nothing. I ain't even got no motion. And you ain't got nothing either. What motion do you got? Who fucks with you other than the bitches that don't like Olivia? Huh? I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. Boy, bye. Get gone. Get out of here. Kick rocks. She said you got Donna from the subscription list. She said all of y'all shopped off of. She said all of y'all were fans of hers, turned fans into haters, and y'all took her men. She said that about Donna, and she said that about Antonisha too. She sure did. hmm She sure did. She said that about both of them. She said that she said Donna got you off of her channel because Donna used to be a loyal subscriber that turned hater, and she decided to pick her man up and did in house his ass in been clothing him and all types of shit. Sure have. Girl, don't be getting mad. It's gonna be all right. Now, Zola, you gonna hit that live button or no? You know, I was waiting to see if you was gonna go live since you got so much shit to talk on that community post over there. I mean, you really just going really super hard. People sending you shit, sending you to do what? Bitch, you ain't checking nothing over here. I got a real man that's over here. You want to talk to him? Huh? He'll be back. You want to talk to him? Who the fuck you calling a sloth? Who you talking to? You want to talk to men that really step in and step up for their kids every motherfucking day and not just throw motherfucking money around, bitch. You want to talk to one, or you want to talk to a few, or do you want to talk to several? How many you want to talk to? Cause I know a bitch ass nigga that ain't tried to do nothing as far as being a father to his son, trying to be on her talking shit now. I just know you're not on here calling people sloths and stuff like that when you, Mister, or a deadbeat. And will continue to keep being so because you're gonna allow the mother of your child to keep you away from your son. It's not that you really want a relationship with him anyway. I don't think you need to, especially since you got a docket that's sealed. So we're just gonna leave you right where you're at until further notice. Like I said, I think that AJ is better off without both of y'all. I think AJ doesn't need to have you for a father or her as a mother. I think that both of y'all are detrimental to his health and that he would not succeed if he was to be around you or her because neither one of y'all are shit, but a piece of shit. So yeah, keep on running. Keep on running. Keep on running. Don't look back. He don't need you, Jack. He needs a real man in his life. He needs a real stand-up father, a real stand-up father figure to step in, whether it be an uncle, whether it be a grandfather, whether it be a big cousin, or we used to have the Big Brother program. Kids that don't really have people. Somebody who would take them on and take them up under their wing and shit. That's something that AJ is gonna need. Okay. I don't want that baby to be out here getting in trouble like his punk ass daddy, out here stealing and, doing things that he shouldn't do for money. You know, I wouldn't want him out here, Papa was a Rolling Stone, wherever he laid his hat was his home. I don't want that to be the situation either. Um, you know, and I don't want nobody to tamper with that little boy like his father was tampered with. I don't want that to happen either, allegedly. So, because his father seems to be having some type of struggles or some type of problems. And that also was mentioned, I believe, by one of the people that are close to him in his real life as well, allegedly. Remember, all things are alleged because, Mr. Zolo Banks, he's on his community wall and he's talking shit. Of course he won't talk to a man. Men that like to talk shit to women would never talk shit to a man. They won't. They won't ever speak that same talk that they speak to a woman to a man. That's why he's on this community wall talking shit. I asked him if he want to talk to a man. I asked him. He hasn't said anything else. He was on his. I mean, when I tell y'all he was on his community wall all morning talking shit, I said, look at this bitch ass nigga. Let's look at him. I said he's just on here just talking crazy and reckless and stuff. He's been posting shorts about Olivia not allowing him seeing his son, but yet he has not made no type of arrangements to see his son. So I don't know how that works. So if you don't make the effort to see your child or children, then you're not going to see them. Especially if you're claiming that the mother is bitter and she's mad at you, then yeah, I'm just saying. No, because he knew better. But you know what he did say one in a million? He did say that Gerard needed to take his kids from Olivia and that he would testify in court on his behalf if he needed him to. But he won't go testify in court on his behalf of his son AJ because he really doesn't want him. It's all for show. He's a narcissist. He's a narcissist. He's one of those parents that's like that. They try to pretend like they love their children so much, but no, the fuck they don't. No, they don't. That baby's 4 years old. He has been in this world for 4 years, and he has never seen Zolo in person, not one time. You would think that he would at least seen him one time, but no, he hasn't seen him at all. Um, AJ has never seen Zolo in person. And Zolo has came on here and showed us bands of money that he has in rubber bands or that he has put up, and he has never, ever, not one time, said that he was booking a flight to Texas to even try to make an attempt to go pick up his son to take him to a fun place or anything, take him to go get a haircut or just do things that a son and a father would do. He's never did that. All we have seen him do is get on here and talk about Olivia, 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 Olivia. Olivia is his claim to fame. Olivia is his claim to fame. Olivia is the reason why he's even known. Or we wouldn't even know him. Zolo was on YouTube the whole time before he started messing with Olivia, and nobody knew anything about him. Nobody knew anything about those whack ass songs over there that he's unproduced or whatever. Nobody knew nothing about.
Don't have to eat fast, okay?
Nobody knew anything of a peep of him. Now all of a sudden he feels like he's something because he's done came on here doing bitch shit. Like men coming to the internet to expose women for what and why? That's crazy. Especially when you got babies with them. Thank you. Especially when you got babies with them. Or buy them. Yeah, you shouldn't do shit like that. What are you doing stuff like that for? But anyways, my food has arrived and we are pushing on 4. We are pushing up on 4 hours, you guys, honey. If I feel the need to come back here in just a little bit, since I can, I most definitely can. As a matter of fact, I could come back in the next 5 minutes. If I end it right now, I could do that. So just give me a little second. Let me get myself together. Let me eat me some food. Yeah, you're going to burn yourself, son. Here, try it. Take a bite. Oh, look at you. It's good, ain't it? Tristan, where you going? Tristan's upset because Tristan's done messed up his. Yeah, let me get up here and get my. Let me see what's going on with my son's stuff.
Come eat, man. You gotta eat food.
But anyways, y'all, I'm about to get off here and eat. But Zolo, if you ever want to talk to a real man, I got one for you. Yeah. Yeah. My kid's father. My son Tristan and Jalen's father. Yeah, that's him that you hear talking. Yeah.
And pizza.
Mm-hmm. But anyways, y'all have a good rest of your Sunday. And if I feel the need to come back in like 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, I will after I get through feeding my face. You guys go enjoy another live stream. So I'm pretty sure I done pissed some people off and made some people mad. And I don't care because I said what I said and I'm leaving it up. Y'all take care now. I'll holler. Thanks for watching.